Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to TTS Xbox Podcast, episode 34. Hell of a week. Hell of a week. February 2nd, 3rd, 4th. What a crazy week it's been, guys. We have a lot to talk about. We're going to be talking that shit. And the person who's joining me today, he's also going to be talking that shit. So what's going on, Durt? What you been up to, bro?
What's up, my man? How you doing, buddy?
Been really good, bro. Just finished work, rushing. You know what it's like. That's the life. That's the grind. We have to do it.
We have to do it. Maybe we got people that depend on us, Shaan.
100%. 100%.
Like, you got, a kid. I got 8 kids and shit,
Many kids you got. Many kids in Detroit.
What?
No.
Who was talking about my head? Crummer, talk about my head, shiny? Oh, come on, man.
Yo, damn Dirt's Chinese head. Yeah, 100%.
I'm trying to show my black ass face on camera, and I keep on getting insulted.
Take that camera off, Dirt. Nobody wants to see that shit.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
Dirt, take the camera off. Nobody wants to see that shit. Okay. Nobody wants to see that shit. That's better. That's much better. I apologize, my brothers. In the chat, I apologize. I know oh shit. Look at that shit. The darkness that will shine through the night. Anyway, guys, we have a lot to talk about. We'll get right into it. First of all, let me give a shout out to the chat. Who's in the chat, man? Only on Xbox. What is going on, bro? Richard or Mentor? What's good? X-Coins in the chat. Bavary 90. Other things out there talking that shit. Scott Bayhouse. What is up? Six Slayer. Oh shit. Check this name out. Soft motherfuckers. And he's a mod. He's actually a mod. I wonder who is that. Soft motherfuckers. I forgot what his
name used to be. Yeah.
Let us know what's your name. Oh, that's Organic. Organic Growth. I think that's him.
Oh, okay, nice.
Javier McCann, what is good? Paul AFC, Chroma's in the chat. What is good, bro? The Black Knight. Once again, the Black Knight. What's going on? Onyx is in the chat. Osama, what is good? 9 Lives 210. Bossy One. Who else? Adrian Lopez, what is good? The Blue One, what is up, play? Shizno Elite. I hope you well, bro. Joey, you POS, what is good? Enzo. Momedi Morpangseat. What the hell? What a name. Sorry if I butchered that name. Sorry. Maurice Branch. I hope you're well. He goes, hi, Sean on Dirt. Roberts in the chat. Miss Marvel. A dogger with a cool motherfucker saxophone. What is good? MK Michael 001. Steel of Facts. What is good? Gaze of Proof. What is up, player? Who else do we have? Let's see. Keep going. BFG. Hope you well, man. And Hyperfan Gaming. Guys, hit that like button. Share this out. You're Dirt.
Yeah.
You know what to do. Share this out.
Oh, shit. Every week I forget.
Every week. He doesn't support me. The POS.
I forget every week. My bad, bro.
Yeah, guys. Oh, man. I know you guys are just going in right away. They're talking about state of play. Black Drago, what's going on? They're talking about state of play. They're talking about Craig Turismo 7. The Blue One's talking about a $40 billion L. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on right now, guys.
What's the $40 billion L? What's going on? What's up with these numbers, man?
What's going on with these numbers? I just got back, guys. I heard something about Stadia. RIP2.
Did you say Stadia?
Stadia. Something's come off it. I just seen something pop up. I got no idea. I'm not read into it, guys.
Stadia?
Oh, that's FARQ. That's FARQ.
Yeah, that's who that is.
What's going on, player? Hope you well. I love the names. Guys, Stadia. Let's forget that. Let's get into the main topic, guys. Sony buys Bungie. Now, It was interesting, though. When I seen this come up, Sony buys Bungie for $3.6 billion. And I was like, let me see Twitter. What's going on Twitter Spaces right now? Let's see if the ponies will say, wait a minute, this isn't right, Sony. This isn't the organic way. Sony doesn't work like that. Sony does it the proper way, builds a studio up, and then acquires them. And when I looked on Twitter, do you know what I said?
What's that, brother?
Not one of these guys was saying jack shit. These ponies were like, oh my God, Sony buys Bungie. I can't believe it. The people that own Halo Halo's coming to the PS5. I can't believe it. Oh, Jim. Jim, Daddy Ryan. I can't believe it. You done it. You the master, and we are your slaves. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. $3.6 billion. Take that, you bots. You said that Sony was broke. Then what happened after that? Dirt? Motherfuckers was trying to talk that shit.
Yeah.
Receipts came out. I remember when some of these ponies was saying that, listen, Bungie is dog shit. Saying it. Here's the screenshot. Let me pull this up. I want to go step
pull
by
that
step.
shit up, bro. Look at
Pull
that.
it step by step.
Receipts.
This person here, receipts. This person said that the first Halo is dog shit, made by a mediocre studio. But what can we expect from Xbox and Bungie? This person was trying to talk that shit there. And then what happened? As soon as Sony announces that they acquired Bungie, this motherfucker comes out. Oh shit, this is the wrong one. Where's this one? Look at this shit. This motherfucker comes out again. What does it say? There, I want you to read this as well. Read it out for me, bro. After the announcement.
He said, don't let these bots downplay the Bungie acquisition. Last year, they were begging for Bungie. Bungie CEO had to debunk rumors not once, but twice.
It was incredible, guys. It was hilarious to see not one of these guys mention organic. I told you guys, us guys knew if something like this happened, they'll be dancing, they'll be loving it, they won't be saying shit, they'll be capping. Regardless of what they said before, this person said Bungie is dog shit. And as you can see on the screen, once Sony acquired them, don't let the bots play this down. But the funny thing is a lot of these ponies actually believe that when Sony acquired Bungie, Halo's on the motherfucker PlayStation. Yes, take that, you bots. We're taking your game away. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, I saw that. And, my honest reaction was, oh, they're just trolling. But then I see who it is. It's Mr. Chris Hart.
Himself.
We all know he's a dumbass. So I don't understand why these guys think that, a simple Google, search would be fine. Just look it up. Does Bungie still own Halo? They could have Googled that. They would have found out that Xbox officially owns Halo. So I was thinking like, nah, they got to be trolling. But then Chris Hart wasn't the only one. Whoever this POS is.
Look at this. Halo's on PS5. Jim Ryan, you my daddy. Yes, you the man. You the master. We are your slaves. That's what these ponies were saying there. It keeps going. Look at this shit from Christian.
Can't wait to play Halo on PS5, Sean.
Incredible. Look, breaking news from The Verge. Sony is buying Bungie, the developers of Destiny and the original creator of Halo. But these guys jumped the gun. Many ponies. Look at this shit here. Let me zoom into this. This guy's the main guy. Look at this shit here. As soon as this shit got announced, little Timmy's mummy, when she goes get that X. Do you remember that person who used to mention Timmy's name? When Timmy's mummy goes to a shop, they'll get confused from the Xbox One X or the Xbox One S.
Right.
These parents don't know. Little Timmy. So this must be the person they were talking about. Timothy Aaron. He goes, ha, 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 you motherfucking bots. Perfect. If you want that motherfucking Halo on the Xbox, keep fucking Call of Duty on the PlayStation, you piece of shit. And then he realizes that. What does he realize? He replies back, and what does he say? Wait
a minute. Oh my God, I'm wrong. So wait, Sony is spending $3.6 billion on Destiny? What the fuck?
And that's it, guys. There were so many more receipts. Let me stop sharing my screen. Let's get back to the show.
But this is all the of you POSs.
Shut the fuck up.
Every last one of you. Every last one of you.
Shut the fuck up.
It was insane, though, to see that. It was funny. It was hilarious. This is what we're talking about, guys. When the acquisition, regardless of Activision, there was a lot of shit happening with Activision. We talked about it on this show and some part of it on WBG. But when that shit goes down, when they get acquired, the potential, the future of these, what could happen with these games right now, that's why we love these acquisitions. I said that's what it is, the potential. And all these guys were talking that shit. Bungie ain't it. Destiny's dog shit. And Destiny gets good numbers. Don't get me wrong, guys. Destiny gets great numbers on a daily basis. But you send the receipts right now, they get excited. Now, these guys started the narrative. And I'm not lying. You know for a fact, these guys started the narrative about organic growth. We do it the proper way. But
Yeah.
as soon as this shit got announced, did they say anything about that? No, this is a mistake. Nah, Sony, I don't like this move, what you did. This $3.6 billion, 3.6 organic billion dollars. This wasn't it. None of that said. They were jumping for joy. And I was listening to a dog shit podcast today, and I'm pretty sure you know what it is. He
Is it
said,
the
I
one?
didn't,
Oh yeah, it comes on Thursday.
yeah.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
they were talking that shit. They were saying that, I remember this, they were saying that I want Xbox to do better. We want them to do better. We want them to compete. That's what we want from Xbox right now. What happened? As soon as this got announced, they said that, look, you want the Sony to compete. You want the Sony to make multiplayer games. Be afraid. When Sony makes multiplayer games, that's it. It's over for you. You wish this. That's what they were saying there. That's what they start saying. You wish this. You wanted this. And how crazy was that? They were saying the opposite. Xbox needs to do better. We want Xbox to do better. But as soon as this happened, they were jumping for joy. Now, I know the deal's a bit sketchy at the moment.
Mhm.
Do you want to talk about the deal? Like, some people got confused when the deals start coming out. What was going on? Maybe in the future, 2, 3 years down the line, it might change. But as of right now, they talked about. We know for a fact that Destiny is a legacy game right now.
Mhm.
It's gonna stay multi-platform, but Bungie is gonna remain independent, and they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. So, do you want to get into this deal? Like, what went down, and explain like what's your take on the deal? How Bungie came on top?
Well, this I always said this was an odd deal because, as we already know, these Bungie games will not be exclusive to PlayStation. Even future Bungie games will still be multi-platform. So I said this is a very odd acquisition. 3.6 billion is a lot, but we all know that Sony, they do great single player games. They're pretty good on every facet of gaming except for multiplayer games and games as a service. And they see the industry, they see that style of game is taking over. That style of game is bringing in pretty pretty much, I'm sorry, a lot of bank is what I'm trying to say.
That's
It's
right.
bringing in tons of money. PlayStation isn't getting because their games, I usually hate the term one and done, but their games are great, but they are one and done. I don't give a shit how you spin it. I don't give a damn if somebody say they played God of War 50 times. It's still a one and done. It's not going to change. So when people play those games, they put them down. Jim Ryan said 10 to 20 million isn't cutting it anymore of their biggest, best game selling. 10 to 20 million is not enough anymore. When you see Call of Duty, Fortnite, Roblox, and all these damn multiplayer games killing it, Apex Legends. So Bungie is helping them with their expertise, giving them all of the blueprints of games as a service. And I think that's smart because PlayStation want to go in that direction. That's helly smart. But as far as the ponies go, another narrative there, Shaan, organic growth.
Organic gone.
Nope, that's gone.
That's
That's
gone.
gone. So y'all
Now,
can shut up.
yeah, just play that clip from Luca.
Hey, if next time you ponies want to say, yo, it was like next time Xbox buy another studio or another publisher, it's not organic growth. It's not organic growth.
Shut the fuck up.
Please.
Shut the fuck up.
Because y'all are so full of it. Y'all constantly change the narrative. Stop it. It's okay. Shaan, I said it when they were claiming organic growth. I said, yo, Xbox biggest issue. Oh, others ain't cover your ears, bro. Cover your ears, others ain't. Xbox biggest issue was their first party studios. They only have 5 in 2017. They only have 5.
That's correct.
So what did they do, Shaan? They bought some more. Like I told you, they didn't have the time or the luxury to grow every studio organically at that point. They have some organic studios. Turn 10, Playground
Three
Games,
for three
343 Coalition. They have some
coalition.
organic studios. Pony seemed to want to ignore that. So they bought studios. What is Sony doing? They need a studio that knows how to do games as a service. What did they do, Shaan? They bought one. It's fine. That's business. It's okay. It's not a narrative to say, oh, this isn't, excuse me, organic. It's, please shut up. Because I always come back and backfire to y'all stupid asses.
Yeah, I just want to talk about. Let me give a shout out to a couple of people in the chat. We got a nuisance in the chat. What is going on, player? Hope you well. We got a Rodimus. What is good, player? Louis Henamez. What up, man? Kendo 2025. Hope you well. Who else do we have? There's someone else I missed it. Sorry if I missed your name. Sepsa as well. And now this deal, they talk about multi-platform. It could mean the PC platform. Let's see in 2-3 years time. But the plan is to make 10 live services game right now. I was told that Sony is all about over the shoulder, third person dirt, story driven narratives games. As soon as they announce that they're going to make 10 live service games in the next 4 years, they were celebrating. They were loving it. They're saying, watch how Sony does it. This is on the podcast. Watch when Sony makes a live service game. You bots, you Xbox guys, you're going to be crying like bitches. That's what they were saying. Now the game's going to be multi-platform. I mentioned this on the last two streams we did. Is it possible with this Bungie deal right now? And Bungie, I'll be honest, what a hell of a deal they got. The way they can control their IPs, maintain their IPs, do whatever they want. Incredible deal. Obviously, they got them for $2.4 billion, and the other $1.2 billion was to keep the people in check, make sure they don't go away, keep the talent.
I like
so they
that.
don't disappear.
I actually like that. That's smart.
That's a smart move. You need that talent. If you want to make 10 live service games right now, you have to have the right people there. You can't be losing people left, right, and center.
Exactly.
And it makes sense. So that's why it costs $3.6 billion. Some people say, is it overpaid? Maybe to some people, but asking people comparing this to the same level as ZeniMax.
Hey, Shaan, say third person.
Third person. Third person.
Hey, Shaan Harris, man, you talking about the homie, man.
Third person, no.
Third
person. Third person. The third person, yeah.
I only like third person games, that's funny.
Yeah, third person on that. So was it, when it comes to this deal, I think it's a smart move for the future for Sony as well to make money in every month, every year. Now, could this be their Minecraft? Dirt.
I mean, no. I don't think it's their Minecraft. I think Minecraft is just a totally different ball game. It's more geared towards kids. It's on more platforms. Like Minecraft is literally everywhere. Mobile, I just think that it's what Sony needs to do. Like you were talking about that that podcast that you listened to yesterday, and they were trying to say, oh, you bots better watch out because Sony's going to do live service games now, and they're going to be amazing. You can't always assume that. I would give them credit for getting Bungie, who is very good at live service games, but you can't just assume because Sony, who was great at single player, third person over the shoulder story games, doesn't mean they're going to be great at live service games. And Sony's not assuming that either. Like I mentioned, that's why they picked up Bungie. It's a great pickup. Now, like with Xbox, we can't assume they will be great with story narratives, like those type of third person over the shoulder games. But that's why they picked up a team like Ninja Theory. You know what I'm saying? Because those guys have great third person games. So
Dirt person games.
Dirt.
Oh, she changed his name. Fuck you, you POS.
Third person. No, so at the end of the day, we talk shit, but I think it was necessary. I think this was something PlayStation needed to do. They were not going to sit there, be stubborn, refusing to do live service games when everybody else is doing it, with the exception of Nintendo. But Nintendo doesn't have to, because their games sell 40, 50 million, right? Their first
Yeah,
party games sell.
talk about that for a minute. We'll do a 1 minute segment on that.
Yeah, that shit is ridiculous. So, like I said, Sony's not going to sit back and let all of this money pass them by. Like, no, we got to get into this shit also, because if you think about it, the PS3 generation, they had some multiplayer games, bro. For whatever reason,
Many
the
games.
PS4 generation, they said fuck multiplayer. I don't know why, but they also needed to have a different type of game, because we make fun of Xbox, like first person games, but now they have third person, they have strategy, they have platformers, they have every type of genre. PlayStation has third person story games and Sackboy. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So they need maybe some first person stuff in there. They had Killzone, but nobody likes Killzone. They had some Killzone. They had a couple things in the PS3 generation, but they do need to have a diverse lineup. I'm not saying they got to be just like Xbox, but there's more than just story-driven games.
Yeah, I agree. What's going on, J-Dub, AK, and Malcolm? What is good, man? The fifth horseman as well. The Salt Man's in the chat as well. What is good play? It's funny though, but this is a move that it's a future move. That's what you got to look at. Now, I know people are talking about there's another deal going on right now. Maybe a publisher. Jeff Keighley's talked about it. Some other people have been talking about it. Some people have said that Sony's got 8 to 10 billion to spend. A lot of people are assuming that it could be Square Enix, Ubisoft, maybe Capcom, because it can be done, but who knows? But getting back to these 10 live service games, it'll be interesting to see, will they be multi-plat, or will it be PS5 and PC only, and maybe mobile? We don't know how far this is going. Like, what is the deal, the extent of this deal? They talked about movies as well. We know Sony's making Uncharted, The Last of Us. I think they want to I think Ghost of Tsushima as well. Apparently, I don't know if it's a TV show or a movie, but they're taking it with their games right now. It seems like they're pushing their games into the movie or the TV business right now to make more money straight up, because these games,
they are Sony.
They are Sony. Sony's good at they make movies as well. So Destiny, they talked about this deal. In future, you might see a Destiny TV show or maybe a movie. And I think this is the business they're talking about. But Sony, I really do believe that Factions is being made.
Absolutely.
It might come out this year. Now they can get the expertise from Bungie. Listen, we need to. What do we have to do? Get the net code right, the live service. How should we drop content the way we do it? PvP, whatever. How do we do it? And this is why they got the talent for. And it's smart. You don't build the talent. It's a talent. If the talent's out there and you're willing to spend, you got the money there. Go for it. Destiny 2's killing it. Go for it. You got the money. Go for it. You can't wait to 4, 5, 6, 7 years. One studio, guys, think about it. The initiative right now. It takes 5 to 6 years to make a game. People can't wait. Sometimes you gotta buy it or buy a studio that's got a full team right now. This is the reason why Crystal Dynamics
absolutely
joined the initiative, like helping the initiative out. They need to push the game out. They can't be, if they stay like a 70-man team, 100-man team, the game could take 7 years, guys.
Yeah. That's true, Shaan.
Yeah, go for it.
But it's like that analogy that I use all the time about sports. If there's a big time free agent that's open, he's a free agent, and the team has money, they're going to swoop him up. And if you as a fan, you don't give a shit if they win a championship with these free agent players or with players they drafted. It's just the end result is championship, and that's all you care about. If the end result is quality games, that's all I care about. I don't care if it was organic. I don't care if they had to buy up teams that know how to do what they need. If the end result is quality games, I'm happy. And that's what PlayStation has done with Bungie. They need quality live service games, and that's the team that they had to get, shit.
Yeah.
Actually, wasn't Destiny the first console game that was a service game? I'm trying to think because I remember that game came out and they just kept on updating that update. I was like, damn.
But what do you class as a live service though? If it's the map, story, campaign, like they do seasons.
Like
Games have done that for a long
like
time.
me personally, I would take a game like Destiny 2. They're not doing Destiny 3. They just keep on dropping DLC for this game. I believe that's a service game. Like Sea of Thieves. They're not doing Sea of Thieves 2. They just keep on adding expansions. They keep on adding to it.
Just like Halo.
I actually heard that they wasn't going to do Destiny 2. Activision made them do Destiny 2.
Yeah, I think they had to reboot it because the first one didn't review well as well. So even though it had a lot of players, number 2's been killing it right now. And that's the same like with Halo Infinite. It's a 10-year plan. Will it last 10 years? Who knows?
Hey, Rodgers, if Durt really care about quality games, he would be playing Nintendo. Nah, I don't like Nintendo, bro. I don't like
one
Nintendo.
of the highest rated games. Let's talk about it. No, we're not going to talk about that shit. Everybody will disappear. But guys, like we said, we know once the shit goes down, if Capcom,
I said console game, y'all. The first console live service game.
Yeah,
see, y'all didn't hear me. I said the first console live service game.
I want to see. We've been hearing about these certain people's going to be getting picked up right now. Maybe a publisher. It could be anybody. Who knows? Right? We know Microsoft. They're not going to do jack shit now until next year. That we know Microsoft is going to be quiet, unless they could get away with it. But I doubt it. I want to see the same on Twitter. You know they're going to be dancing. If Square Enix gets announced, they're going to be dancing. They're going to be enjoying it. Take this, your bots. This is how we do it. Sony's broke. Nah, Sony's got the money. Jim Ryan is the man. Jim Ryan over Phil Spencer. You know that's going to happen. You know they're going to be talking about that. And this deal right now, it's a good deal for what they want to do. Bring their games because we know that Last of Us is coming right now. What was the other game? They do Ghost of Tsushima, but that's they got that. What them studios? Valkyrie. They want to make like multiplayer games. So it's going to be really interesting to see. Let's see if they can, out of them 10 live service games, maybe 2 or 3 might hit. Maybe they might all fail. If they all fail, they might go back to the normal shit.
Hey, Shaan, to be honest, all they need is really one to hit, bro. And when we say hit, we talking about hit. Like a Fortnite or something, or all they need is one to hit because all live service games don't hit, like you said.
No, it's difficult. What's going on, ATL? Hope you well, man. Raiden Blade as well. Hope you well. R&B's in the chat as well. Echelon as well.
R&B, you POS.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, guys. And it's Smitty Smith. What is going on, player? What's good, bro? I love that name, Smitty Smith.
Smitty.
I can't wait. But if Sony announces another studio, if it's not organic, they're gonna be. I just can't wait. I just can't wait to see Twitter and people.
It's not going to be organic. The next team they buy is not going to be organic unless they buy who? I don't know. Shit, they bought all of the other organic studios. They already had them, you know. So, what other studio has worked with them? I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? Smitty Smith. It's possible. You know, you never know. Raiden Blade as well. Pick up underneath the radar. It's possible. Single studios might be possible, but let's see. This is the time, and you got to understand. It's crazy to see the industry right now. The game, entertainment, media, whatever you want to call this industry. Everybody, there is no time. You can't let something slip away. Bungie, you can't let people like that, Capcom, Square Enix, if they're available, if they're ready for sale, you can't let someone else come in. You have to be. You gotta have your finger on the pulse. Yeah. Also, sorry, I'm truthful.
Sorry, I'm truthful. Say Fantasy Star Online. Yep. That sounds. Excuse me. That sounds about right. And I
that does sound right.
Ray said GTA 5, and Raiden Blade said Minecraft. So that was just me guessing off the top of my head. So thanks for correcting me. But those other games did come out before Destiny. So that's
Z Black Rider said a sober on that. It's gonna be crazy though. And I can't wait, man. As this year goes on, this generation is going to be one of the wildest ones. People are going to be picking anybody up. You can be all of a sudden you say, "Who the hell's this guy?" Maybe this we've been hearing about EA. Maybe EA and Take Two might do a merger or some shit.
Yeah,
This
man.
what a time to be in the gaming space right now. It's on a different level right now, and that's what people are like coming in right now. If the FTC like the way it's moving right now, the people got to be careful. Like if it's a monopoly, and I don't know what to say. There, it's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah, Sean. You see, the thing is, a lot of people want to hate on consolidation, bro. I don't care. As long as these teams, these studios, these publishers, these trillion-dollar companies still create video games, I don't care who it's coming from. It could be PlayStation. If I had to play Nintendo, I would, but but I'm talking about Sony and Xbox and EA, Ubisoft. As long as they keep creating these games, I'm happy with it. And these PlayStation guys that's kind of tripping a little bit about this games as a service stuff, you need to realize this. They're still going to do single player games, the ones that you love, but they're also trying to add multiplayer games as a service to their portfolio because they have to. I have a video, no, Sean, about to do a plug. I have a video dropping right after the show about this topic, about PlayStation fanboys mad about the 10 live service games coming. I don't know if we want to talk about that specifically, Sean, but I just want to say it right quick. They're still going to be doing their single player games, man. They just have to do a little bit more.
I agree with that. The game is changing.
The game is changing. It's not.
Game is changing.
It's not how it was. It's not the PS3, PS2 generation anymore. Now, guys like Colin Moriarty, he hates it, but you have to deal with it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it, but it's going to happen. It's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to embrace it. You don't have to love it, but it's going to happen. That's just part of life. Some things just happen. You think like some people, some grandmothers was happy when they told you, yo, you have to have some type of digital box at your house to watch cable. I remember that happened about 10, 15 years ago. They said, whatever, you have to have something attached to your TV to watch, even regular TV. And they was, oh no, but shit, they had to do it. Just like when they told us, Sean, in 2019, Google Hangouts is going bye-bye.
Yep.
Everybody podcast with Google Hangouts back then. Guess what? We all had to figure out how to continue the podcast, and we did. StreamYard popped up. Streamlabs. We figured it out. So for you guys that's crying and complaining, I don't want them to do games as a service, don't play it. Don't buy it. They will still have those single-player experiences. But Dirt, because they're doing games as a service, the single-player games are going to be trash. Okay. There you go with your assumptions. They're so entitled. Just stop crying. It's part of, if you love PlayStation like you say you do, you should embrace this. Be like, yo, you know, they're doing what they have to do. They're doing what they have to do to survive.
Keeping up with the competition, following the competition, competing in that market space. If you're not competing in that market space, you're going to get left behind.
Yep.
Blockbuster, left behind. You're not going to do your streaming stuff, left. But that's what Sony's doing, the cloud stuff with Microsoft. You know, the partnering up with them guys, buying studios right now, live services game, talking about Spartacus, putting their games on PC. They have to push it beyond the console space. As a company, you got to make more money. If the money's on the table and just for your ego, your pride, now keep this shit exclusive. Fuck the other people. Forget the PC market. Forget the mobile market. We don't need that money. Hundreds of millions of dollars. Who wants that money? The board members, the shareholders, the company, and that's why they're expanding. So what Sony's doing right now, fair play to them. They're trying to compete in that space, and they're out there another like $3.6 billion. That's a good pickup. A lot of money. People say one studio, but I think there's a lot of talent there and future projects. Let's see if it pays off for them. And they could be buying someone else as well on top of that, man. So it's gonna be guys. 2022 is gonna be a fun time, guys. I'm telling you right now. I don't think we're ready for it. I'll be honest. I don't think we're ready for it. What's gonna be happening in the gaming space right now is gonna be mental.
Hey, Sean, man. Hey, bro, we gotta negotiate something, man.
Do tell.
I might need that Luca on WBG, bro.
See, oh yeah,
Hey, that Luca is
yeah.
fire, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
That shit is fire, bro. I might need that on WBG. We gotta we
I'll
gotta
take
negotiate.
it. You can take it, bro.
No, we gotta negotiate, bro. Because that's a good one. I want to use that all
I
day.
love it.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah, what's this? Really, what's going on? Shizno as well. Well, right now it goes. Other thing goes right now. Sony is down 8.8% year over year. It's interesting because obviously when the Activision deal happened, did the stocks or somebody went down for Sony as well?
It
'Cause
went
was a
down for
big hit.
Sony, yeah. Yeah, it did.
So,
It went down, yeah. Big
So
time.
so once this got mentioned, I think it's gone back up again, and you have to do it when people see the way the market is going right now. They will lean towards that way. So Sony had to do something, even though they were talking for 6 months, 7 months. They were preparing, and it's interesting. I don't think I'm sure you would agree with me that maybe if Microsoft wasn't buying studios or buying publishers, I don't think Sony would be moving at this pace the way they're moving right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't think they would either.
Because they got 5-6 studios last year. They got a big one big studio right now for the talent and for future projects as well, for movies and live service games. A publisher next, who knows? And fair play to Sony. I think that is the right move. But the fanboys, your ponies, I don't want to hear that bullshit about organic anymore. You guys were happy. When ZeniMax deal went down, we were excited. We were talking that shit. Fuck that organic growth. Forget about that bullshit.
Yeah. Hey,
Activision, we loved it. Enjoying ourselves.
Hey, when y'all talk about organic growth,
shut the fuck up.
When y'all say Xbox has no game,
shut the fuck up.
You like that, don't you? Know?
I love that shit.
So you want to negotiate right now? Let's negotiate right now. What do you want to trade? What is on the tables, bro?
Well, bro, we have some things that's the same, like the human ponies on your channel and my channel. Yeah. I got we do the crime pony over here. The crime PlayStation fanboy face over here.
Nah, I like that on WBG. I think that's better when you do it,
WBG
to be honest.
But that Lucas shit is funny, bro.
Yeah, no, we'll sort it out. We'll take. Do you know what? I'll take what the fuck you talking about?
Oh yeah, you can take that one. Yeah,
I'll take that one.
Like they'll be on both shows, right?
Yeah, them both shows. Yeah, that's it, guys.
We just made a deal.
Made a deal live on air. Look at that.
Shaan is letting WBG have the Luca clip.
Shut the fuck up.
I can use that on WBG as well as TTS, and I'm going to give Shaan the fuck are you talking about clip from Lord Jamar. So that's going to be on both.
Yeah, that's dope. We'll see we'll do the deal over the weekend, bro.
Yeah, we do the deal over the weekend, man. We got to, it's a negotiation,
Yeah, that's cool, man. Let's move along to the next topic, guys. And this was interesting. This was a snooze fest. The last on Wednesday, I believe it was a snooze fest. Shout out to the 148 people that joined us for the live reaction for State of Play for Gran Turismo 7. There, when this finished, the State of Play, you didn't have no words. You didn't know what to say. No. After 2 days later, it's been 2 days right now. Have you rewatched the show? Have you seen some clips again? Do you have anything to say right now? Because you were kind of shook after the show.
Man, I haven't even attempted to watch another one of that shit. Hell no, I ain't watched that shit. Boring ass shit. The game, it looks okay, I guess. But that shit was so boring, man. I couldn't watch it again, sir.
It was hilarious, though. No, I was looking at my comment sections on that stream. People were crying. They were saying, "What GT isn't made for third-person dirt." that's what they're saying. Is it made for third person?
But it was odd to me. They really didn't show the third-person view that much.
Yeah, the reason why they were showing the game. That's the way you're gonna play it. If that's what you're saying, if it's a first-person view, dedicated to a first-person, don't put that option in for third person. Now the game looks good. I'm telling you that the game will look good. Beautiful car details if it's in photo mode. I'm talking about the actual showcase of GT7, how it was shown.
Mhm.
It was boring, let's be honest. Whenever we wanted to see a solid 1 minute clip, 30 seconds, rock solid gameplay. If it's third person, even the first person wasn't rock solid. They kept changing camera angles, replays, then went into the menus, talked about the music, talked about Instagram photos.
Right.
And I think that's why, for the hardcore people who love the car history, who love just looking at cars in photo mode, who loves taking pictures, if you take a photo outside, upload and put your car there as a background, amazing. That's perfect for you. But
Mhm.
as a showcase, as a showing off this game, which is coming out in 5 weeks, unless it gets delayed, it's coming out in 5 weeks. I wanted more. I wanted to see that gameplay. Like, wow, this looks incredible. Look at the ways they're moving around on the track,
Mhm.
competing against the other cars on the track as well. I know, and then people were complaining in that stream as well. I mean, in the comment section, they're saying that Forza Horizon, why are you comparing it to Forza Horizon? I'm not comparing it to Forza Horizon. I'm talking about how was the game shown. When Forza Horizon was shown off, everybody was blown the fuck away. I'm
Right.
talking about that. GT7 goes against Motorsport. When Motorsport gets hopefully E3 this year, well, not E3, Xbox Game Showcase this year,
Mhm.
they best not copy GT7. I want to see good gameplay. 40, 50, 60 seconds gameplay, third person, first person. Talk about a bit of the details, but don't do a snooze fest like that. Not for everybody. And that's what people, even Marlon Gaming,
Yeah.
I watched the stream, I watched a bit of it, and I watched it afterwards. He was going in on it, and the chat was going after him. Most of the chat was going after him because he was wearing an Xbox cap.
Hat. Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
about his hat, didn't
a,
he?
yeah, a cap on that. And he was saying, people were saying, "Oh, look, you're shilling for Xbox. You're wearing an Xbox cap." He goes, "No." He goes, "If you guys want a cap, get the fuck out of here. I'm keeping it real."
Yeah.
Straight up, the chat was going to, he was going toe to toe. So he was keeping it real. He goes, "Listen, I wanted to see gameplay. That's what we wanted to see. What's this snippet? 10-second side camera angle replay. Go to the menus, talk about the music, talk about the sky, talk about the weather system, 10-second gameplay, boom." He goes, "I want to see raw gameplay." But the chat went after him. And fair plays to Marlon as well. We might not see eye to eye, but I think he's turning the corner right now. He's trying to be in between, like that neutral, trying to be like fair on both sides. And I agree with him. The gameplay for GT7 wasn't great. That doesn't mean GT7 is going to look like dog shit. I'm not saying that. The way the game was shown off wasn't the best lighting for it. In my opinion, for 30 minutes, guys, that wasn't a good showcase for GT7. Now, do you want to add anything else before we move on, bro?
Well, I just like I said, the game looks okay. If like the game might be solid for that if that's the type of game you like, you like the sim games, the sim car games. But I just didn't really care for the way that they did it. The menus look nice, the cars look nice. Yeah, Gears of Two. The presentation was just boring, and I wouldn't say it was poor. I would just say it was boring.
Yeah.
It was very boring. But maybe I mean, how can you really spice up a presentation with a game like that? I mean, I guess it's possible, but I thought the music sounded all right.
Music is nice. I think what they're doing is fine. But just what you guys are agreeing as well. Look, you can go to some PlayStation sites. I mean, like YouTube channel. I'm sure some people in the chat, some people will say the same. It wasn't the best when it comes to the presentation. It wasn't the best, and it is
Yeah,
what it is. So GT7, let's see, it's gonna come out, and it does not mean it's gonna be a bad game.
yeah. Hey, Scratch Asses say I still don't trust Marlon yet. He's such a huge pony. I don't trust none of the former ponies, but I appreciate guys like him that will be honest. They will be honest, like, yo, I don't, I don't think that was that great, or y'all should give Xbox props, because some guys absolutely refuse to give Xbox any props. So that's something I do like about Marlon. I'm not a Marlon fanboy, no shit like that, but he will at least sometime give Xbox their props. But some other guys just won't do that, right?
Yeah. Now I want to talk. Well, I was gonna move on, but let me just bring this up other thing. I love. What was that year? Was it 2017 when they were showing the One X and Dan Greenwald was on the stage? That engine sound from the skyline when it was going into that sunset.
Yeah,
Do you
that was
remember the
good.
water and the sunset and the skyline making them noises and all that?
Yeah, that was
I
good.
want to see gameplay like that. That's what I'm talking about. When it comes to the motorsport, that's what I was talking about. Like, there, if you can do me a favor, can you find that clip from E3 if you don't mind?
Which one? Which like 2017?
Yeah, I think it's Forza Motorsport when they were showing native 4K. Just please find that for me if you don't mind,
All right,
guys.
I got you.
Yeah, yes, 2017. Others think knows what I'm talking about. That looked amazing. You know, if it's from the first person and third person, they were showing the environment when he was going into that distance. The sun. This is This is a 2017 game, guys, right now, and it was the Xbox One launch, and it obviously enhanced for Xbox One X, 4K 60 as well. Others think 4K 60. I said it, bro. Are you happy?
4K 60.
60, bro. Rain G4, what is good, man? Hope you well.
Hey Zeke,
We got
4K 60.
Mike Johnson, what is good? Let me give a shout out to Buell, Scratch Acid. Sorry if I butchered your name. Who else do we have in the chat whilst Dirt pulls this up? Did I say BFG, the salt mines? Hope you well, bro. Apollo
Joey.
Cooper.
Hey, Joey.
The fuck are you talking about?
Shit.
Okay, let me pull it up.
Yeah, guys. This is what I'm trying to explain. Like, you Sony guys right now, the pony guys, not the Sony fans, the ponies. All I'm saying is just look at this, and I want Motorsport to do this once again. If they can do it better, do it better. I just want them to show it in this showcase like this, and I'm hoping this is what to do when it comes to this Xbox game showcase this year. This is what I want to see. But I personally think GT7 will do well. Some people have said on that dog shit podcast it won't go below an 89.
Hey, man, can you see it, Sean?
Yeah, I can see it, bro.
All right, let's
just watch this, guys. I'm just trying to explain. I just
now
want
which
you to
part are you talking
understand
about?
what I
Like the actual gameplay part?
Yeah, just play this part. Where they start off with the gameplay.
Tosh, professional race car driver.
Hey,
and
baby,
Porsche
man,
driving
we can
coach.
make it.
We can
I'll
make
be
it,
pushing
baby.
the GT2 RS to its limits on the sun-baked streets of Dubai.
And I'm Verena May,
Oh, yeah?
professional racer and stunt driver. I will be fighting
What's
to
your name,
survive
Mia?
dynamic weather in the Nürburgring in this Nissan GTR race car.
We
Yeah,
start
baby.
with Shannon in her customized driver on Dubai.
Different
Using the
environments with
power of
different cars.
Xbox
That's
One
what I'm
X,
talking about.
Forza Motorsport 7 runs at a native
Look,
4K.
they're
Look at that
showing it
shit.
third person.
Solid
They're
60
showing it
frames
third
per
person.
second.
Look at that shit. Salt
And
mines.
we
Was I
have the
talking shit?
additional power to deliver shocking levels of
2017.
detail.
1X.
Using super high resolution
And
assets,
that's how that shit
we've
looked, because I had
recreated
it.
the intense feel of one of the greatest driving roads
This is
in
what
the
I'm trying to
world,
say.
the
The
Hafid
showcase.
Mountain
Look at
Pass.
this. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking shit. You motherfucking ponies. Look at this shit. First person.
We've reimagined the entire race
They're showing
experience
both.
on all devices. Racing
Look
is
at
more
this.
immersive and dynamic.
First person and
Ominous
third person.
skies roll in as car parts rattle and vibrate.
5 years ago, Sean.
5 years ago. Look at
We've
that
made
bucket
racing more
motherfucking
epic,
third
grand.
person.
Race through living
And
environments
it's more than 2 seconds.
featuring spectacular vistas and massive scale.
Another
You can
third
see
person,
we've made
Sean.
Look
racing
at that.
more
Weather.
dynamic
When it
and
rains, it
surprising.
gets wet.
Dynamic puddles grow as the storm
Look at that
unleashes its
thunder.
fury.
Look at that thunder.
It's more thrilling and competitive. Feel the intense heat grease up your tires as you battle your rivals.
And this is a dog shit stream.
And
I
it's
should
more
just streamed it.
beautiful and alive.
Now this
Dark
is where it goes
skies
into the
open up
sunset. Look
and
at that
change
distance. Look at
as
that.
the sun emerges
Look
from
at
the
that
clouds
shit.
for a breathtaking
Hey, Sean,
finish.
calm
Look
your
at
ass
that.
down, man.
Motherfuckers. Beautiful. Look at that sound of that Nissan Skyline.
Look at that.
Amazing.
Racing is
Hey, Sean, calm
reborn
down, man.
in Forza.
No, take that
Whether
shit off.
running on the
Take it off
Xbox
now.
One
Take
family
that shit
console-
off. Do you understand right now, guys? Do you understand what I was trying to say? You ponies, motherfuckers, take a look at that. That's how you do a fucking showcase of a game right now. Motorsport best do it once again. If to do a dog shit presentation, I would say it's dog shit. Straight up. Motherfuckers. And
Hey,
let's move
that's
on
a
to the
fact
next.
because that's a fact because Sean did come at me after Halo Infinite in 2020. Dut. I don't know, Dut. It just didn't impress me, Dut. And he said it on the show. So yeah, if it's dog shit, he'll tell you.
Salt mines. I'm not talking shit. That's a proper display. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted from that state of play. And that was a motherfucking dedicated show. This was an E3. They had a 8 to 10 minutes only time slot. That's how
Yeah.
you fucking do it. I'd rather take 8 to 10 minutes than a 29-minute show. Straight up. Yo, Joey, you was on the show. Look at that weather. This is from 2017. I'm not saying this is looking better, but this the way the showcase is doing. But when the brand new, if you think this game looks good right now, guys, Motorsport 7. I feel like I want to play that game right now. I need to
The
go back to it.
Thunderdome. Ray said the Thunderdome.
Yeah, the Thunderdome. But like, look at the weather right now, guys. Like, Joey, look at that shit. That's what I was talking about. You think Motorsport's gonna look like dog shit?
That was
That
4K. Hey, hold on. That was 4K 60 on the Xbox One X in 2017, man. Hey, Others Inc. Talk that shit because you say Dirt, Forza, Motorsport 7, 4K 60, a locked 60. Fire, bro.
Yeah, Salt Man's talking that shit. Mike Johnson, 100%. Now, looking at a game now, Motorsport, you best do the same shit, but I want to see it. Do it exactly the way he did it there. I want the same shit.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I can't wait for that shit.
Hey.
Now, Joey, read that shit out for me. Read that shit out.
Sean, Motorsport had weather, puddles, HDR, and wind before PlayStation knew what that shit was. Y'all got Joey talking shit.
People in the chat, talk that shit. Talk that motherfucking shit. But you motherfucking ponies, you know what to do. Hit that motherfucking dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft motherfuckers. And on top of that, before you hit that motherfucking street corners, make sure you bleach your motherfucking ass. Then twerk your ass and pull your stinky bleach motherfucker fingers out and sell your motherfucker 3.6 billion organic ass for that Bungie developer. You piece of shit. Oh, you should have said, oh, Dirt. Come on, bro.
Oh, my bad. I was laughing, bro.
Motherfuckers, anyway. Luis Frog, what is good? What is good, player? What is good? That's all I gotta say. Talk that shit in the chat. You guys said I was capping. Not you guys, but guys in the comment section before. I was capping. I proved it. I proved it straight up. Are you surprised how good that game's look?
Yeah, hey, that shit still look good. Hey, you know, Sean, I told you this story personally, but I don't know if I ever said it on the podcast. For whatever reason, Xbox E3 2017, I was more hyped for that E3 than any other E3.
Yeah.
I do not know why. Well, I think because Project Scorpio, I was really hyped for Project Scorpio, the Xbox One X. But that was the first game they showed running on the Xbox One X, and I was like, wow. Woo! That shit looked amazing. We was like, woo! Look at that. It still looks good, man. We cannot say this enough. That was 2017.
Good. You know what to do. Pull it up.
You know what to do. Hit that.
I love it. I said that.
Okay, let's do that from E3. Okay.
Okay, let's do Horizon 5.
You know what to do.
I'll be honest with you. I fell off a bit with Motorsport. I need to get back. It's just one of them. It happens. But I really want to get back into it, man. Even like Horizon 5, I've not played it like since like December or something. So much has been happening. Even like when Halo came out, completed
now,
that.
Like, do you just want the trailer or the official?
It's up to you, bro. Whatever you want to show. We just want to do the E3 one because we want to show how to present the game. I want polyphony. I want Sony to watch this stream. I want them to watch TTS right now. And take a look at take a page out of Turn 10 and Playground Games. One was from 2017. The other one was from last year, 2021. Woo! Hit that like button, guys. Over 100 people in the chat. Hit that like button, please. And talk that shit. Don't be afraid to talk that shit in the chat. You can talk that shit. You can talk that shit in this chat. Don't worry about it. Not like this other podcast. I will ban you, kick you out. Unless your name is Chris Hart, you POS. But the chat will talk that shit, and I love it. Shaan Su, what is going on? And Shaan Su, I made you a motherfucking mod. How's that? How's that made your day? Woo! I got like 50 mods in this chat. But do you know why? I just want to let you guys know. When I become monetized, that's when I'll probably stop doing the mods. But you guys rocking with me right now, week in, week out. That's why I'm showing the love. And I'm watching every one of you guys. You're there, you can send it to me if you want in the DMs. I'll pull it up myself. Might run better.
Why would yours run better, you motherfucker?
Because I think it's me. I don't know, bro. I don't know, Dirt.
StreamYard. Dirt.
Maybe I think it does run better if the person's hosting it. It runs better.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I do. I do think so.
Oh yeah.
But BFG, that's how you show a game. Sorry, I'm truthful because I'm playing Horizon 5 right now. You POS, enjoy it, bro. Deploy is really good. Playground is confident when they showcase that shit. Yeah, Smitty Smith. You know it, bro. That music is fire. Crazy, man. Have you got it ready, bro?
Oh yeah, you want me to send it to you, sir?
Oh yeah, have you sent it?
No, I ain't sent it yet.
You POS.
Dun,
Has Devin sent it? Does Devin send it? Oh shit. Oh, maybe he said it. All right, we'll see the shit. Let me go back to the messages. You did. I apologize. Dirt's a bit slow. You know, he's 45 years old. So it's a bit difficult for him to navigate on a PC. So
hey man, show some respect.
look at that
sir.
darkness. Look at that darkness.
Motherfucker.
Darkness. So you're there. You said it was snowing in your hometown.
Yeah, there's a lot of snow around.
So when you go outside, does the snow become black ice?
You mother.
The fuck are you talking about?
The fuck.
Louis had a message 45. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
see? Dirt person. Dirt person.
Dirt. Wow. I'm alright, deploy.
Hey man, the Devin.
You know?
Hey man, the Devin sent it to you?
No, he didn't.
Oh man, you just said Devin sent it to you. That's why
He sent something else.
Oh. That's why I had to stop.
Because I made an edit. Minus one person.
Oh.
Other Zink's an old timer. Other Zink's 53 years old. Guys, drop your age in the chat. I love it. BFG's 26. What's good, player?
BFG,
Bad
you young
Juju's
punk.
42. Bavarian 90s 32. What is going on, guys? What is going on? Yo, Ray G4 talking that shit.
All right, Sean, I'm about to send it. Go to 107.13. Hold on.
Yeah. Angry Therapist is Miss Marvel. What is up? 19. Ray same age as me. Jigga J is 41 years old.
Y'all some young punks.
Guardian is 32. What is going on? I'm younger than Dirt.
Y'all some young punks.
Let me take a look. Have you sent? You sent it, player. Let's see how good this look, guys. So what time do you want me to go to Dirt?
I think it's. Oh, I'm sorry. 107.13. I'm sorry. I put the wrong time.
107. Yeah.
107.13.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Bad Juju, stop it. You was born in 79, right? That's what your name say. So you only 3 years younger than me. Piece of shit. MK Michael. I'm 69. Is that for real?
To explore it than the stunning AMG Project One Forza Edition, rendered in unparalleled detail.
How does that look,
and with
guys?
ray
Is it
tracing
looking a
in
bit
full
It looks
better?
okay right now, but it's not moving yet.
on the Xbox
Let's see,
Series
guys.
consoles.
So who said it was 61?
I've invited along some of the team.
It does
to
run
help give
better,
you
doesn't
a
it?
taste of some of the amazing
Let the shit run first.
Yo,
Horizon.
you got a
still
dog shit
talking.
PC.
Please
not
welcome
piece
Bill,
of shit laptop.
Maddie,
It's
Sierra, and
outperforming
Don
your dog
from the
shit
Forza
PC.
Let it run first.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey
I
everyone.
like what it do. Like,
Hey,
look,
what's up,
they get
Mike?
like 4
And we
different
also
people
have Abraham
in
with
4
us as
different
well. He's one of the
environments.
talented
That's how you
actors
do
who will
it.
be appearing in the game.
Smart. I like it.
Bienvenidos a
What is up,
México.
player?
I can't wait to show you
Man,
what
cut this
we've
shit
been
down.
working on.
We begin
can't
in the
hear you.
rainforest on an expedition.
Well, you
This
can't
is
hear
a
me?
new campaign mode in which
Yeah,
you
but
set
you-
out
but
on an
you loud.
adventurous journey across Mexico to explore new locations
Yeah, it's running
and
like shit
discover
like I
places
thought.
for the festival to
It's
expand.
really good on my
I'm
side.
on the river now.
Of course
We're
it
getting
is.
close.
There you are. How's the expedition going?
I'm racing a car
Anyway,
through the Mexican
Look at
jungle,
that. It
Rami.
looks beautiful.
Doesn't get much better than this.
That look beautiful. They show tub pussing.
I can see some ruins
Gameplay,
up
baby.
ahead.
Gameplay. This is what we're talking about. Gameplay.
Look out for the flamingos. This city is
Tub
still a
pussing.
jewel of Mayan
Yeah, I gotta get back
architecture.
on that shit.
That's a peek at our adventurous
All right, let me cut
campaign.
this shit off, man.
Let's cut this
Tub
shit off.
pussing.
It is what it is. But guys, that's how you do a showcase. Anyway, let's move on to the next topic, guys. I don't want to talk about something. Talk about numbers. 10 to 1. 10 to 1. I was told 10 to 1. You know, Xbox is dog shit. Xbox is dead. And I want to pull this up. Look at this shit here, guys. Look at this shit. It's incredible.
Look, nigga. Let me sit down and let me recuperate from the beating I gave these niggas the other day, my nigga. Yo, check this out, my nigga. Yo. Look. No, look. The PlayStation 5 has sold in 17.3 million as of December 31st, 2021, my nigga. According to Sony. Look. This compares to 20.2 million for the PS4 in the same time frame, my nigga. When launch aligned, my nigga. This dude is being dishonest. PS5 has faced significant supply issues, my nigga. It has been unable to keep up with PS4 despite demand, my nigga. Hey, Shaan, look, Shaan, don't like to subscribe? Look, Shaan, yo, look, nigga.
Why
This
is
shit
it
is
being
fabrication, my nigga.
Why?
This shit, nigga, the PS5 is at 26 million sold, my nigga. This shit is fabrication. I need to do an analysis on this shit, my nigga. Look. This is bullshit, my nigga. This is complete fabrication.
You hurt.
Do you have any questions, my nigga? Because, I do analysis, my nigga.
This person named Daniel Ahmed. He deals with this stuff. He knows his information. You saying this guy, he doesn't know shit.
He don't know shit, my nigga. He don't know a damn thing, my nigga. Listen, I am the one. Listen, look. I invented the graphs right here, my nigga. I know everything about everything. I am an analysis. Annihilator. I don't even know how to pronounce this shit, my nigga. But check this out. Look. I know everything, my nigga. Xbox is only at 6 million sold. The PlayStation is at 26 million, my nigga. The PlayStation is over 20 million consoles above the Xbox, my nigga. Do you have any more questions?
You can get the fuck out of here. Straight up. Bitch. Don't want to hear that shit. Anyway, so guys, PlayStation 5, 17.3 million sold. It's not keeping up pace with the PlayStation 4 right now, which is understandable. Guys. Now, it's interesting though, because I think a lot of people expected it to be a lot more. A lot of the fanboys. 17.3 million. I think we heard what Xbox was at 12 million.
Yeah.
So that's 5 million behind as of right now. And we also know that when it comes to the cloud as well, Xbox was supplying the Series X to the cloud as well. So who knows how many millions they put into the cloud service as well. But the gap is not as big as it's not as big as I thought it would be there. To be honest.
It's not.
And it's crazy. The amount of people, we said a lot of people, the scalpers are taking a piss. Let's be honest, guys. There's a clip out here. This guy selling how many PlayStations? Around about 20 plus PlayStations on the street corners.
Bro, he had about 30 there, and there's about another 20 in the van. No, that's more than 30, but that's about a good 50.
Look at this shit here.
And
Look
did you
how
see
many
he had
PlayStation
more in the
can't
van?
find any of these in the store.
Look, he got about another 50 in the van, bro.
He's got some
God
PlayStation
forbid,
4s
you know.
as well.
This is like the second time this week this kid's been here.
Damn, he is scalping. Damn, that's crazy, bro.
I'm surprised.
And the guy like me can't get one.
I'm surprised that nobody's copped him.
Yeah,
Straight
bro.
up.
Yeah.
Having the PlayStation 5s out there on the street corners where they belong with the ponies.
Yeah,
Where they
bro.
belong with the ponies. And having some of that shit in the van as well. I'm surprised no one's copped him yet. And that's not the first time. The audio, when you listen to the audio, guys, I'm not sure if you played or not. He said that this guy was there last week. He was actually there last week as well, selling a PS5. Crazy, man.
Crazy.
But the numbers, what do you like? Is it impressive? Like, we know, you got to understand the pandemic is hitting hard. And they're even talking about it's gonna be even worse in 2023 as well.
That's crazy, man. Come on, bro. Okay, I'm going to be honest, man. I do believe the semiconductor shortage does, have something to do with it. But I also think the PS5 is an over-engineered, difficult-ass console. I do believe that also. Now, Xbox somehow figured out, with the Xbox Series S. I know the Xbox Series X. They figured out a way to have more consoles on there, out there. But I just think the PS5, if it's going to get worse, are they saying the same thing about Xbox getting worse? I don't think
As of right now, some of you guys, if you know more about, because I know Xbox was trying to make something in the US and they're trying to make factories and that, so maybe they might struggle this year, but next year they might be back on, back rolling again. I'm not sure. Some of you guys, if you know the information about what's going on with that, just let us know in the chat, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, man. This just seems like the PS5 is like I really feel there has to be a slim edition coming soon because it seems like it's too big, it's too bulky, it's too much. It seems like it's a difficult console to create. I mean, just my opinion. But as far as the numbers go, Shaan, I think 17.5 is fine. I guess it's a little under the PS4, but like I mentioned already, there are issues with supply. But the thing that I'm loving is Xbox is 12 million. If you watch the Xbox documentary, they say how when they dropped the Xbox One X, they actually sold well at first. They won December NPD.
Yes,
they actually won December NPD. But Phil Spencer himself said in that documentary, by April, they was losing 4-1.
You mean the Xbox One, the OG Xbox One?
With the Xbox One, yeah, right. With the Xbox One. And what happened, see, this is the difference. The Xbox Series is selling. And there's a positive buzz about Xbox in these gaming streets. A lot of people we've seen, Shaan, people that don't really rock out with Xbox is giving the Xbox Series S a try, the Xbox Series X a try. And with that last generation, that just wasn't the case. The people that bought Xbox Ones at the beginning of the generation was people like us, the hardcore Xbox fans,
100%.
the hardcore gamers. But everybody was looking for PS4s. PlayStation just somehow, and they did it at the beginning of the last generation, really with no games. Right? They did it with no games. So, but what happened, it was just that power narrative, and everybody was just bashing Xbox, and then you see PlayStation started to take off. But this generation a little different. Of course, PlayStation is still winning at the moment, but that's strictly because PS4 owners just upgraded. But I think the more and more things that Xbox does, whether it's ZeniMax, whether it's Activision Blizzard, bro, we saw that French store that had the big ass sign on the glass. Yo, Xbox
choose wisely.
Choose wisely. Xbox bought Activision. So what they're trying to say is, look, Xbox ain't bullshitting this generation, and this generation is gonna be fun, man.
Let me put this to you and the chat as well.
Oh shit, Zink told me he disagree.
Oh shit, Zink.
Hey Zink, I'm just talking the facts, brother.
You my brother.
Zink, you my brother. You my brother, Zink. Zink no Xbox One slander, bro. Zink don't play that shit.
Zink doesn't love that. I love Zink for that shit.
Yeah, Zink the homie, man. He don't play the Xbox One slander though.
Now let me put this out there. This could mean shit. It could mean something. Now looking at this right now, they talked about 2023 is looking bad as well. And it could be on both. It could be the Xbox as well. Now does this give the incentive to make the games go to PC faster? Because they're struggling to get the games like maybe GT7 might have been a PS5 exclusive. Maybe God of War might have been at one point. But because of the way it's looking right now, they can't 17 million consoles right now. They can't make these games exclusive to one platform. They're juggernaut games. They're big games, just to one ecosystem. One ecosystem. Is it possible that maybe God of War comes out late this year or next year? They might just launch that day and day on the PC as well. What do you think?
Possible, Sean, it's possible. That's why they got Nixes and all these other studios, man. I think it's possible. Because I'm actually considering getting Horizon Forbidden West on my PS4 Pro. Because I haven't played it since Ghost of Tsushima. I don't have a PS5 yet. I'd rather play it for a PS5, but I don't have one yet, and I'm still trying to get one. But I might just buy that shit for the PS4 Pro. Because, and my thoughts is what a lot of people is probably going to do this generation. That's why they're making 1 million more PS4s. Their biggest games will be on the PS4 as well. So I'm really thinking about that shit, Sean.
Mike Johnson, I wanna. I'm gonna pull you. I'll pull it up for you. Right now, if Sony do day and day, they will be losing money.
Why you say that, Mike?
Why do you say that? What do you mean, like day and day with PC?
I'm
I'm not talking. So day and day with PC right now, how much money do you think they will lose? Do you think is big? Do you think it's that big of a loss that they can't afford to do it right now? Jim Rand has come out himself. Not us guys not making this shit up. Jim Rand has come out himself and talks about he would love to see a world where games like God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon Forbidden West, Ghost of Tsushima not be played by 10 or 20 millions, hundreds of millions, and he would love to expand that. Them are his quote. Them are his quote. Am I making shit up or
no?
has he said that?
Those are his quotes. But I'm going to say this without even quoting Jim Ryan, Mike Johnson. There's a hard time. We just talked about getting PS5s right now. Difficult time. They're very rare to get right now. These games are still big games. Dropping them day and date means software because you don't make money off of hardware anyway, right? You make money off of software.
Not big profit, no.
Yep. Software is where they make all of their money. Putting it on PC day and date with the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, they're going to make more money, bro. You see what God of War has done on PC, did you not? And that's a game from 2018. So just imagine God of War 2 going to PC day and date, the brand new God of War. All of those PC players are already familiar with the first God of War. It's going to make a killing, man. The absolute killing. So, no, I don't see them losing money by doing day and day. It's all about software. God of War sold great. Horizon Zero Dawn sold great. Even Days Gone sold pretty good on PC. So, no, I don't see that as being an issue.
Guys, you got to understand that Mike Johnson and maybe other guys who might just be watching but not commenting, you got to understand that when it comes to Series X and the PlayStation 5 and the S, them consoles from $299 to $500, that gap, the way they perform, what performance they give you, you won't get it on a PC for $500 or $299 or for $399 if you can get the digital edition PlayStation 5. Not everybody's gonna pay $1,000 to £1,500 or dollars for a good PC. I've been looking at PC, guys. You're looking at £1,000 easy to get good performance, and I can't see console guys doing that. I'll be honest with you. That's why people who prefer the console space. As guys on the chat, options are good. You want to play games on PC as well? Cool. That's the options we give you. But guys who just want to play on console, come home, click of a button, TV down the 65-inch TV. Bro, people are going to be buying the games on the console. Now, one advantage with which I don't think Sony will do, they won't do buy and play anywhere. They won't do that. I can't see them doing that.
No.
It'll be
they
two
want you to
separate
buy
games.
it again.
They want you to buy a game. Yeah. Xbox does it, buy it once, play anywhere. Like buy the copy once, and that's it. You can play it wherever you want. That's the way they've been rocking for the last 5
if you buy it on
6
Windows
years.
though, right? You got to buy it on Windows.
Yeah, you got to buy on that shit. That's
if you buy it on Steam, you got to buy it twice.
So I don't see Sony doing that right now. And let's see here. Salt Mines, he goes, I agree with you. Only right now, Sean, because getting a mid tier or a high end PC in 2022 will cost an arm and a leg. You're 100% right, because what's going on with the chips? Like, what's going on in the world right now? Pandemic. Shit is expensive right now. Shit
Yeah.
is expensive. Shit's like $400, $500, $600 more than normal because people want to get this stuff and they can put a price up. They're willing to put the price up. And console, guys, $299, $500. Other thing, Jim Ryan has said that we're going
Yeah.
multi-platform.
Absolutely, he said it.
He said he doubled down on it. This it wasn't the first, and this is a double down. When the Bungie deal happened, he mentioned that once again. We want to expand multi-platform. I really do believe that PC day and day is coming sooner than it's coming faster because of the pandemic. What's going on with the PlayStation 5? Maybe his plan was like he wanted to have a transition really quick. That could have happened if we weren't in a pandemic right now. But shit happens, and when something like that happens, when you have a problem, you have to take it a different direction right now. And I think PC day and day will come much quicker right now because what's going on in the world right now. They're talking about you can't get a PlayStation 5 in the store in 2023. That's not 2 years into the generation.
That'll be 3 years into the generation in
Oh, 3 years.
2023.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 3 years into the generation. Then, that is crazy to see that you can't walk into a store and pick up a PS5 or Xbox Series X. So, guys, trust me. I think with what's going on around the world right now, things are moving a lot faster right now. And some of these guys, you may not like it at the start. You may not like Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan's a businessman, and what he's doing, I actually believe he's doing good for the company. If you want your God of Wars, Ghost of Tsushima's, your Last of Us, Uncharted games, they gotta sell more than $10 to $20 million. These games don't sell like Nintendo games. And I know we don't talk about Nintendo, but they don't sell like Nintendo first party games. I'll give you a prime example. This is a quick 1 minute. Has it pulled up? Has it come up? Let's see.
Yeah, it's dark for some reason.
Oh shit! What's it going there for?
Now, okay, that's fine. Now,
No,
okay, there it is.
I want you to look at Mario Kart. And these are just the Nintendo Switch numbers. I'm just trying to give you a prime example. We know we don't love talking about Switch and Nintendo stuff, but look at the games right now. Not all games hit that mark, but Mario Kart is 43 million, guys. Animal Crossing came out what 2 years ago, 3 years ago,
Yeah.
37 million. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, 27 million. Every one of them games, besides the Mario Party, not one Sony first party or Xbox first party game in this last generation and this generation has beaten that game.
Right.
None of them. These games, what do you reckon? Like Mario Kart, how much do you think it cost to make that game? There, 70, 75 million?
You think that shit cost that much? Hell
I
no,
reckon
Sean.
I
That
reckon.
shit probably cost 15 million to make, if that.
You actually believe it cost 15 million to make that
Mario
game?
Kart, bro. You think that
Guys,
shit cost 70? That shit maybe 15 to 20 million, if that.
no, man, it's got to be at least 50 million, bro.
I might
Come
see if
on.
I might see if I can look that shit up.
Now, guys, you think Sony and Microsoft not looking at these guys like, look at this shit here. These guys are selling 40 million plus copies, 20 plus million copies with the flagship titles. And that's what it is. And God of War, 20 million sales right now. And you got to understand, guys, Nintendo doesn't do discounts. Mario Kart still sells probably for $50, $60 right now. Still, Mario Odyssey probably the same $50. These games are making hell of a money. So Sony's gonna what Jim Ryan's doing. I like his way. His vision right now is gonna be perfect. You guys may not like it right now, but in the future, when you get your first party games, the high quality first party games, and they're exceeding the 10, the 20 millions, maybe the next God of let's say the next God of War drops day and day with PC. Instead of like 20 million, that might achieve 25 million, 30 million. That's much better. It's all about the games. It's all about the games, straight up. As long as the games are making money, you talk about developers. You love talking about developers, you ponies. What about the developers? They need to get paid. Shit, put the games on fucking PC. If you can sell 2 to 5 million on PC over the course of 2, 3, 4 years, come on, guys.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's a business fucking. It makes sense when it comes to business. It makes sense. Have we found that shit, dude?
That's hard to find. I see the sales. Oh, revenue. That's revenue. Damn, can't.
Some guys are saying, some guys are saying Mario costs a $10 million budget.
It ain't 75 million like you said.
It's got to be at least 50, bro.
Why would that game be 50 million, bro?
I just feel like it must be something.
There's no
Guys-
story, no voice acting, no mocap. Why would that shit be 50
You
million?
think that shit's gonna be really like $20 million to make?
Yeah, probably. Damn, I
Shit.
can't really find it. Let me see.
Guys, if you know the answer, maybe to one or two of the games,
The
let me
wiki.
know, man.
Gameplay development, does it say? It doesn't say, man. I'm not expecting. I'm not expecting.
We'll move along, bro. Do you know what? We'll cap it here. I know we're talking about Ghostwire Tokyo. We did that on the show yesterday. GTA has been announced. Cool. Finally, they announced it's coming. We knew that shit was coming. When is it coming? 3, 4, 5 years. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
Straight up, who gives a fuck? That game will come when it's ready. Let me 1 second. Shiz no, bro. Maybe the next God of War will let you have a friend playing as whatever NPC. Maybe
Sony doesn't do no damn co-op games, bro.
that'll be dope with the
Single player
sun,
only.
though. That'll be dope with the sun, though.
Yeah, you
Playing
can't
with
do
the
that.
sun.
I mean, well, they ain't gonna do that.
Maybe that's what
He
they got
ain't-
Bungie for.
Like he ain't Tails.
Yeah, guys, now it's time. It's called Rocking with the Chat. Last week, Sepster, is it Sep? Who was it? Who put it? Was it
I forgot the name.
Sepster? He goes, Shaan and Durt. Can you answer this question for me? Why is it when it comes to these other podcasts, why don't they invite you guys on the podcast? And Durt, you wanted to talk about this because you have an inkling or an idea, a rough idea, why they don't really fuck with us like that. In
Well,
that sense.
I'm going to say this first. I've been invited to every bigger podcast except for, Salty, Iron Lords, but I am going on Iron Lords sometime next month. I've been on Weapon Wheel. I've been on Zaire Podcast. I've been on Mooch's Crossfire. I've been on Dealer once. I haven't been invited to, some of the other podcasts, whether it's Colt, his one-on-one podcast, or Fonzarelli or whatever. So the thing with me, me and Shaan talk about it all the time. I'm competitive, right? I'm a competitive guy. I pay attention to the community. I pay attention to what's going on. And I always wondered, I say, man, Shaan, they're having much smaller.
It was him. It was him.
Yeah, it was him. Yeah. I was like, they're having much smaller YouTubers. Not saying I'm a big YouTuber by any means. No, I'm not. But I'm like, damn, I thought I had a bigger name than some of the guests they had on. I'm like, wow, well, for whatever reason. So me and Shaan would talk about that. I was like, I wonder why they don't invite me or you, Shaan. And then I was like, do these guys think I'm gonna go on their show and just say shit, bitch, hoe ass, lick my ass? Do they think I'm just gonna go on their show and just cuss up a storm? Because I'm not. Oh yeah, I haven't been on Boomstick's show. Boomstick never invited me on one of his shows. Of course, on Monday we do the same time pretty much, but he has other shows. So it's not nothing personal. I'm just curious more than anything. How come some of these guys haven't invited us on? Then I thought maybe because I do console war stuff, but I said, no, some of these other shows have had guests that are console war guys. PlayStation, from the PlayStation side and from the Xbox side. I said, okay, no, that's not it then. Is it because I don't know what it is? I really don't know. But like I said, I've been on the majority of them. I have been invited. I'm supposed to go on Iron Lords next month. Like I said, it was supposed to be this month, but COG had to push it back. So I'm just not sure. But K Mega reached out to me.
Me too as well. Let me put this out there. Some people have reached out to me Some have done it like BG reached out to us guys, WBG, but I think he wanted to do some fuck shit. Let's be honest. He followed us. He asked me, I go, listen, the shows are too late. The only late show I do now is only WBG straight up. When I said that, he unfollowed us. That's what he did, straight up. K Mega hit me last week. I go, bro, your show starts way too late. You know, by the time you start, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, my time.
Yeah.
I can't do it, bro. I appreciate it, but I can't do it. I go, keep doing your thing. I appreciate it, bro. But like other shows that go like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock my time, it's interesting though. Like those.
Hold on, last warning got the like, bro. Who was I affiliated with? You talking about Scram Punks? I don't know about that one.
Oh shit! Do tell, bro. Do
yeah,
tell.
like who you talking about? Last warning. I mean, I don't know, bro. Always prided myself on being by myself. Like, I was always by myself. Like when I came out, that's why I think it took me so long to get to 1,000 subs. I was by myself. Then I eventually went on the podcast. This guy named Jay Wags, but he had a small channel also. And then I went on his podcast. Then we started Scram Punks, and so I always kind of prided myself being by myself until we started WBG. Then I kind of had a crew. That's really it though. I mean, I've been on other people's shows. I've been on other shows before, but yeah.
No, I just want to hold on. Do you want to read out?
Durt and Shaan, I think podcasters just don't seem to believe that you guys will behave yourselves in non-bias. I think maybe that's it, but
that's it. Yeah.
If you see me on other shows, bro, I listen. People think I'm a extreme Xbox fan, but I'm not extreme. I am an Xbox fan, but I am honest about certain things. And like I was on a podcast last week with some guys. Xbox Live Party podcast. I was on that podcast. I'm on other podcasts. I got interviewed, like my boy Ham Solo interviewed me, and for people that watched that video, bro, I'm cool. I mean, so I was kind of curious, but at the same time, this just makes me and Shaan more hungrier to deliver content. You know, I don't know if you guys watch WWE, but Roman Reigns is a wrestler, and he says, "Acknowledge me." All right. So in my eyes, we keep on grinding. We keep on doing what we're doing. They're going to have no choice but to acknowledge us. They're going to acknowledge us. Like, okay, oh shit, you know what? Let's invite Durt Greg. Let's invite Shaan. So that's my thoughts about it. Because, and you know, like I always say, there's a little circle. There's a circle of guys. Pause. There's a circle of crew. They constantly invite each other to their own podcast. And they rarely go outside of that circle. So, hey, I'm not in that circle. Me and Shaan, we're not in that circle. Pause again. We're not in that circle. So, it is what it is. But all we can do is still focus on our content, keep on doing what we're doing. And, you know, if they invite us, they do. If they don't, they don't. That's all we can do.
Yeah, I just want to bring up, like, it wasn't only Seps that, like, people have left comments for us. They told us on party chats, and I go, yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll bring it up and that because I like to rock with the chat, guys. Listen, I know I talk shit. WBG and TTS or other shows we do, me and Dirt have an understanding, and that's what we do. We talk shit. We know who we are. But if I was going on like a different show, if I like if it's Iron Lords or Gaz or RDX, I can talk a bit of shit. But I'm not gonna go full on and say you motherfucker this, you motherfucker that.
Man. Yeah.
I might hit one shit here, one MF here, but I'm not gonna be saying 18 times motherfucker this and that. That's
I try not to cuss at all on other people's shows.
Yeah, I want people. Some people want you to come and cuss.
Unless
they want you to talk that shit.
Yeah, if they encourage it, I might. But
yeah, Joey goes, I'm not invited to TTS anymore. You piece of shit. Yeah, guys, you gotta understand. I want in the future when it comes to TTS. When I started TTS and I was talking to the guys, and even I did as well, we don't want it to be a WBG. That's the crew there. I don't want this to be another WBG part 2 on Fridays. And that's why I love trying different people, trying to circle in the guests and that. But right now, I'm going to leave it as a 2-man show right now. Maybe a guest. That's how I'm going to do it right now. A 2-man show with a guest. But because of my time, I work around like this, works around my time, and I work around his time. The show is never fixed. And that's why I don't really invite guests like that. So
yeah. See, like what helps me is I'm off on Fridays and Saturdays, so I'm kind of flexible with when Shaan is going to do the show. I can kind of just okay, fine, I'll be there. And like we both agreed because it was starting to become just WBG on Fridays. Well, we would just have the same guys that was on WBG. But like, what's the difference? It's no difference. Like Shaan, you need to make your own identity for your show, even though we're on the show, me and Shaan, obviously. But like you need to make your own identity. Just having Joe Hansel and Devin, and that's the same shit as WBG. And we both agree with that.
Yeah, it's just one of them. Hopefully, like over time, like next week, guys, I'll give you a prime example. I'm on a late next week, unless something changes. Next week, the show will be 6 p.m. your time, 6:15 p.m. your time.
On Friday?
Yeah, on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
If we can't do it, we'll try. We might have to do it on. Well, I'm gonna be busy. There's gonna be some crazy shit going on.
Okay.
But that's what I'm trying to say. It's never a fixed time, and I'm lucky. That is off on Fridays and Saturdays, so it's flexible. So it's one of them. Like I will probably get a guest here and there, but I want to keep it as a 2-man show right now, and keep WBG on Monday when all the boys are there, when they all can talk that shit together. And we don't want it to be the same podcast because you'll get bored of us. I think people will get tired of us.
Bro, let me tell you this, Shaan. We know there are so much Xbox content, so many Xbox podcasts. This market is saturated right now. Oh my God, it's saturated. When I first started, it was a handful of Pro Xbox podcasts. I can count them on my hand. BGST, that was Next Gen podcast with Crap and Mooch and all them. Then Crap started his own podcast, Xbox Nation. Then Mooch started Crossfire. Then we had TXR was around back then, but that's when Ram was hosting it. Kid Smooth had a podcast, and K Mega and like Deal, of course. So it wasn't as many. Now we got guys like Boomstick doing like 5 podcasts a week. We got guys like Fun Speculation doing like 5 podcasts a week. We got the homie Pong Soul on 18 podcasts a week. There's so many different, right? There's so many different podcasts in this community. You have to stand out somehow, some way. I know Shaan might swear like a sailor. Some people might not like that. Some people do like it. You guys seem to like it. Some people might not like our show or like WBZ or TTS, but some people do. You're not going to please everybody. You're not going to please everybody. And if we can somehow gain more people to come check us out, we appreciate it. We do appreciate it, man. He said last one to talk about Crossfire. Yeah, but that show used to be good back in the day, bro. It really did. So yeah, that's all it is, man, is that the market is saturated with podcasts. Oh my God. That's why I love to do my regular 7, 8, 9-minute videos. Because there's so many other people just doing podcasts. I like to do podcasts, and I also like to do my little videos where I can kind of be somewhat creative, talk a little shit for 7, 8 minutes. And that's where I usually grow from. So.
We appreciate the support, man. Like the way WBG has been growing and still growing, and TTS last year. TTS is like what, 7 months?
Yeah.
7 months in, 8 months in right now, and it's been amazing right now. And it's amazing to see, even though we don't have a fixed time, when we go live, like on Wednesday when we do the state of play,
you guys show up.
You guys show up no matter what. It seems like the 100+ people always show up. No matter you guys in the chat. That's why most of you guys are slowly become like most of you guys are mods right now. I will have to slow that down eventually, but I'm watching the chat right now. Who's supporting us right now in the early days? That's the people who you rock with straight up.
Yeah, man.
But absolutely. It is what it is. I said today, end of the day, we just continue to do what we're doing right now. And it'll come to a point man, they will have no choice. Do you know what? These guys are fucking blowing up, or these guys are doing very well. People fuck with these guys. Let's invite them on the podcast right now. But
Man.
then I'll say it's too late, motherfuckers.
Yeah. But like I said, you know, it comes a point they're going to have to acknowledge you. They're going to have to. That's like what rapper was it? Or no, okay. Like, okay. I always use the analogy of Howard Stern because people hated him. The higher ups hated him. They didn't want nothing to do with him. They felt he was too raunchy. But what happened was, after so long, the ratings took over, where they had to acknowledge him. Oh shit!
Yeah,
this guy ratings is great. Let's invite him on our show, and that's what they did. So that's what me and Shaan are gonna do. We're gonna keep on grinding, and like you guys come and watch our videos, you watch our podcasts. We're doing our thing, and we appreciate it. And we're going to continue to grow to the point where people are going to say, "Oh." Because I'm gonna tell you, man, King Supreme was a guy that great Iron Lords podcast. That was 6 hours. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw this part.
Oh yeah,
he sent them a DM, said, "Yo, when y'all gonna get
super
Dirt
chat
and Shaan?" Yeah, like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Like he sent them a super chat and said, "When are y'all gonna have Dirt and Shaan 786 on your show?" Kyle was like, "Yo, I'll be talking to Dirt, you know, that we're gonna get him on." But I love that, and now, bro, I was almost crying tears of joy. Like, yo, this dude sent them a super chat to ask them when they're going to have us on. Bro, you know how much I appreciate that? I don't know if King Supreme is listening now, but
yeah, bro.
And he wasn't the first person that did that. I believe Raiden Blade did that before.
He did that as well. And Raiden Blade kept saying TTS.
Yeah, and like they didn't know what TTS was.
Yeah, because Raiden Blade was like, I want to talk that shit.
Yeah.
And they were like, what are you talking about, Raiden Blade? Are you on drugs or some shit? But that, yeah, 100% like, oh shit, what's this here? Jeremy Brown. Nah, it's all good playing, man. Like I said, Nash and my mom told me to kill them with kindness. Don't block them. Do the opposite. Show them where they fucked up.
Yeah, man.
But, yeah, JJ, look, he saw that as well.
Yeah, man. And I was like, oh, that was dope. Yeah. So I'm just curious more than anything. Like, what do we do? I know it ain't because we swear, because everybody swear for the most part. I mean, shit. What is it? But you know, we'll see what happened, man. Yeah, so you know, it's just something I just thought about. So all we can do is keep on grinding, and that's it.
Oh shit. BFG goes, look at this shit. Idea for your podcast. Add a motherfucking counter on top of the screen.
That'd be funny.
I don't know if you can do it on this. You can do it on like OBS. StreamYards does not let you do that, to be honest.
Yeah. You can do
but
that.
Over time, I'll be honest with you guys. When TTS was starting, I was like, let me give it a try. I'll give it a try. Let's see if it takes off.
Yeah.
I wasn't even doing content like that.
I mean, you could do something like that, Shaan. Actually, you could. Yeah, but you probably you have the paid edition, because you can put something in this, like where the StreamYard logo is. You can put stuff up there. I might do that on my show, bro.
You should do it, yeah.
Every time you drop the MF, I'm gonna just put a 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? So I might actually do that. You know what, BFG? I might do that for WBZ, bro.
We'll give it a try. You should have done it last week.
Oh my god, yeah. But don't encourage him, man. Don't encourage him.
This is PG-10. This is PG-12.
I'm trying to be PG-13. Nah, PG-13. We be throwing that way out the window.
I know. No, I'll be honest with you. Every one of you guys who rocks with comes week in, week out. If it's just like a state of play inside when Xbox E3 showcase, Game Awards, on like when Dirt does them, because OBS is running really good. We got a good setup for the bigger shows. Just amazing to see the support, man, and that's why I love talking to the chat as well. We do the gaming topic, we talk our shit, talk a bit about the news, and then obviously at the end, this is like one of my favorite parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
This is the part where Sean Mail Jackson, you motherfucking porn this. See I like this part too. I know some people say, "There, you always talk about the same shit." Hey man, I just say, bro. But like when Tim Dog was on 2 weeks ago, he actually gave us credit for how we ran the show. Tim was like, no, you guys, the way you guys run your show, I really like it. You guys make it entertaining. And Tim says sometimes, it's hard for him to stay
let loose.
interested. Yeah, like to let loose. I said, Tim, you can let loose on here, bro. You can let loose. Stay interested, stay engaged. And that's what it's about. Because I listen to a lot of podcasts, not as much as I used to, but that's what you like about certain podcasts. Stay engaged, stay interesting. We talk gaming news. And like Shaan said, we talk gaming news. We talk a little shit. We talk gaming news. We talk a little shit. And that's how we like to do it, man.
Yeah, not every podcast can be the same. Like, even if you guys in the future are going to do a podcast, anything, it could be movies, gaming, tech, you name it. You have to bring something different because the market is fucking heavy now.
It's heavy, bro.
It's heavy right now.
And something else that I've been hearing people say, Shaan, I heard a couple of people say this lately. They want their podcast to be different opinions, and that's great, man. That's that's how you want to run your show. So some people might look at WBG and TTS. Oh, it's an echo chamber. It's not necessarily echo chamber, but I intentionally made WBG all Xbox guys. Like I said before, if you're new here, check this out. If you heard this story before, I'm sorry, but I'm about to say it again. I intentionally made WBG pro Xbox because me personally, I got tired of going to a supposed Xbox podcast and hearing ponies on there. I am speaking from my experience. Oh, I'm going to go to this podcast. Man, who is this pony on here? Why is he bashing Xbox? And that was my experience. And I wanted to have a podcast that was strictly Xbox guys. Now, we might not agree on certain topics, but we're all pro Xbox. That's what I wanted to do. Because you hate to go on the podcast or, you go on the podcast and they might have an extreme pony on there. Like, what? Even my own show, Scram Punks, bro. My own show, Scram Punks. We used to have, Oh, yeah. Like, we had King Thrash on there. We had a bunch of damn Xbox haters on that show. And that show, I used to hate them shows. But I used to try to be different. Well, like not different. I used to try to be fair. I'm going to let ponies on here. I'm going to let Xbox guys on here. And at the end of the day, I wasn't comfortable with it. I just wasn't comfortable with it. Like, man, nah, man. All these damn ponies on this show.
I'll be honest with you, like, before that, when Dirt was doing Scram Punks, we wasn't talking like that. And that was a diverse podcast. Dirt was an Xbox guy. You had the Master Stadia guy. RIP to Stadia anyway, guys, if you heard the news.
RIP Stadia.
Well, RIP. The tech is amazing, but RIP to Stadia. You had a Nintendo person on there. You had like a PC dude on there. And at the time, Microsoft was doing really good stuff, good moves at the time as well. 2018, doing that. Like 2019, but they were making big moves. Even when the ZeniMax deal went down, were you still doing Scrum Punks then, when the ZeniMax deal went down?
Yeah, it was like maybe after the ZeniMax deal, we might have did one more show, and then it was done.
But Xbox was doing really good that time, and it kept getting downplayed. Imagine like this Activision Blizzard stuff. $70 billion Microsoft's acquired them, and then we do a show supposed to be more Xbox oriented than that, and we're just bashing it. Xbox doesn't do it right. Xbox doesn't do it organic. Xbox is dog shit. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with this podcast? I'm sure Dirt's the host of a show, and he's supposed to be Xbox guy.
Yep.
And when WBG came along, look what happened. Scram Punks used to get what, 20, 25, 30?
We used to get on Scram Punks, bro. I never forget. 1 week we hit like 30, like 28. And we was like, oh shit, that's the high for us. And we were on the air for like a year and a half at that time. We hit like maybe 40. Like, oh shit. But what happened? What happened? When we started WBG, people started to come to the channel and listen. So I guess people was like, oh shit, Dirk got another podcast. They listen to this. Like, what the fuck is this shit? But then Scram Punk started to get up to, we got up to 100 live people on that show because of WBG. And then they didn't want to do it anymore, which was the best thing ever for my channel. You know, it was the best thing ever.
Yeah, that's the thing. As soon as WBG launched, it started to grow. And one second, let's get the zinc in a bit. But and other guys as well, Louis Hermes as well. It was interesting when WBG started. When people come, they look at the people on the panel as well. Oh shit, this is a Xbox podcast. Xbox did something great that day as well. You know, announced the specs for the Series X, and that's got a show full of Xbox people. Not Stadia, not Nintendo, not a PlayStation fanboy, not a fucking a PC dude. Xbox fans, and they're talking about Xbox in a positive way. How excited they are about the specs, about Xbox future, and that's when people listen. If you had one or two people like us guys talking about ZeniMax deal going down, then you get another person that doesn't mean shit. What does Fallout 76 get? What does this do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, people don't like that podcast because you come to listen to an Xbox podcast.
Yep.
And that's what we are about. Like WBG is made for Xbox fans. When you come, you talk that shit in the chat. It's for Xbox fans. When Xbox does something negative, we call them out.
Mm-hmm.
But we won't go out of our way to just hate for no reason.
Bro, I was listening back to an old episode of Scram Punks the other day. I'm not sure what happened. I can't remember what happened. But the conversation was Xbox has no games. Well, what games does Stadia have? Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, yeah.
And was talking shit about it, too. I'm like, what? Baldur's Gate 3? What the fuck is a Baldur's Gate? Xbox ain't got no games. So that's the thing. When you're a pro Xbox channel, and the chat was letting you know. The chat lets you know what's popping. Our chat, right, on TTS and WBG, they don't want Chris Harden here come talking shit. The mods will block his ass in a minute. That's why I say this podcast is for us. You know, going back to my love I had for BGST back in 2014-15. They was one of the first pro Xbox podcasts that I've heard. The reason I liked them so much, they was all Xbox guys. They was all Xbox guys, and they talked Xbox. They would call out Xbox for bullshit, but they also was positive about Xbox. That's what I wanted to hear. And I took that with me. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear, you know, if X, like Shaan said, if Xbox is doing something good, then all of a sudden, no, that ain't that great. ZeniMax, that ain't shit. What? Activision Blizzard, no, that ain't that great of a pickup. What? So, you know, see, but Noof Nukem is a good guy. Noof had me on like five or six times.
Yeah, Noof Nukem, he would invite me as well. Because Noof Nukem talks that shit. I listen to his podcast. They love talking that shit, having fun doing the voiceovers and all that. But it's too late. It's like when I woke up for work, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock, he was live. do you know what I mean? So
yeah, bro. Yeah, so Noof is a good dude, man. Like, not, I'm going to be honest. Some of those, like most of those guys have came on my show. You know, we had King Davis on. He was great. We had Cog on, Dilla on, Noof on. We had Tim Dog on. We had Rand on. So they have come on my shows, and I appreciate that. But you know, yeah, I mean, yeah. So at the end of the day, they just didn't invite us. But like I mentioned, mostly all of the bigger podcasts I have been on, and I'm scheduled to be on Iron Lords next month. But some of the other ones, hey man, it is what it is.
Yeah, the thing is,
hey Joey, I remember that. Yeah, Serious Sam was better than any Xbox game. I vividly remember that. Yeah.
Don Lazaro, he goes on sub for my in-laws because they were censoring everybody on sub to Shaan Durt. We appreciate everybody does the show their own way.
It's see, Dan, it's working for them though. You know, it's working for them. They get big guests on, big names. Even some of the big guests still be cussing, and like Kyle be like, yo, language. I remember Kyle Moriarty was cussing, and Kyle was like, language. But it works for them, man, and they're doing great. Kyle got like he's on Defining Duke. It's working for them, but we're all different and we all do different things. right? Our podcast is a little different. I was like, 'cause I'm not really trying to be a media guy. I'm not even comfortable with that. I'm just wanting to sit here and talk shit and have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even comfortable. There's a lot of PlayStation fanboys that was hella console fanboys talking shit about crap and mooching them guys every day on their channel. But now they kind of trying to be media guys. Hey, that's good for them. Good for them. But I'll never forget.
No, you gotta understand, like, one thing, even like Gaz Gaming on Daily as well, shout out to him as well. He said after the show, because I respect you guys, because you know what you want to be. You're not being fake. He goes, you guys talk shit. His channel, obviously, he's got that media thing, so he's got to be. Trust me, Gaz wants to talk that shit, but he's got to be careful.
But he still does talk shit, though.
He talks shit, but he doesn't do it on the show as much. You know, like, it'll be cautious. I think he'll be worse. I think Gaz will be like me. I'll be honest, maybe not like me, but he'll be similar to me the way he goes. But he's got to be careful because of the investment. But behind the scenes, he said, he goes, I respect you guys because you know what you are. You understand what the podcast is. You just talk that shit because you understand what play. When we do this podcast, none of that fake shit. I'll tell you straight, and others like you guys in the chat, we Xbox fans, fuck it straight up. Not neutral. Fuck that neutral shit. I'm not into that bullshit. I will give credit where it's due, straight up. Sony does something good, a good-looking game. God of War, GT, like wherever the games are. If the game looks good, I'll give it credit. But I'm not none of that bullshit neutral shit. I don't play that bullshit. I'm an Xbox fan, straight up. Xbox first, and that's what it's about, and that's what that's what WBG is about. Xbox fans, and that's what the podcast is made for. I don't want have one person say I'm neutral, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that shit. This podcast right now, WBG podcast as well, Xbox fans, straight up. The guests that come on are Xbox fans, straight up.
Yep. And
that's what it's about.
And like, we're honest about this thing. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me get some water. I'm honest about everything. You would never see like somebody said, yo, I'll listen to an old episode of Embassy in the morning, and I heard Dirt Griggly. Ha ha ha. I said that. I said I used to love those guys' show. You would never see me cap about something. Ever. If I like something or some shows, I will say it. If I'm not a fan of the shows anymore, I will say it. Actually, Shaan called MSC once.
Oh yeah, that shit was hilarious.
I should pull that shit up, you piece of shit.
Kiss my ass, I'll kick you out, bitch.
Hey, Shaan called MSC. We found it. I found, oh shit.
Oh yeah,
Shaan.
I'm like, that
shit was hilarious. He was like, hi guys, this is Shaan from the UK.
I was nervous. I was nervous as hell.
I'm about to pull that shit up.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So it was funny because I had called that same episode, and Shaan called. Hey, Shaan, this is hey, Moots and Crap. This is Shaan from the UK. They telling me, do it, do it.
Do it. Close the show out. Go for it. Hilarious though, because I was nervous as hell, man. This was like 2017 or some shit.
I gotta find it. I put it in my favorites, but I gotta.
Yeah, it was crazy, guys. Honestly, I'm like, I'm not sure I'm talking about the specs or some shit. I was nervous as hell, man.
Oh, I didn't put it in my favorites. I thought I did. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck, man. We might have to pull it up next week then.
Yeah. I gotta go in my history from like last week. Was it like 2 weeks ago, Shaan? How long ago was that?
I think it was last week, bro. But it was hilarious though, that, and obviously they used to ring it every week and week on.
I used to call them every week, man. I was a huge fan.
Yeah, we used to listen to them guys, other podcasts as well. But over time, thing changes, and that's what happens. It happens, guys.
Yeah.
Like Joey. The first time when he came on WBG, he was nervous as hell. Of course, you will be when you do a podcast. Me back in 2018, I'm not the same. I was nervous. You say you don't know what to say on the camera, you don't know what to say on the mic. It happens. It takes time. Over time, you get better. You build a bit of confidence as well, and then you start talking that shit. Once you find like how to like balance, like how to talk properly, or like talk about topics as well. Once it starts flowing, that's what happens. I wasn't like this back in 2017, 2018, but you do get better, and I want to get better. I want to improve. So hopefully that with TTS being a 2-man show, 2 people carrying the show for 2 hours straight, 2.5 hours, I want to improve myself, and that's how it works, bro. And that's the way we want to do it. Like others think as well, he was the same.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'm close. Hold on.
Really goes, I was nervous when I was on TTS on that the Sony showcase, and that was a showcase, bro. That wasn't a episode of TTS talking about topics and that. But it does really, you know what it's like. Other Zinc, Joey, some of you guys as well who's been on shows, you do get nervous. I'm telling you right now, even making that phone call to Mooch and Crap in the morning, I was like, nervous. I was in one of the bedrooms as well. Like it was funny though. That shit was funny. You guys would laugh when you hear that shit. You guys would laugh, and that's what it's about, guys. Man.
Hey man, what's the date? April 8th.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. Okay, I gotta find it because oh shit. Yeah, so you gotta talk, you piece of shit. Hold on.
Yeah, like Raiden Blade, he goes, because of Mooch, Xbox Factor podcast, I found the ILP as well, because looking for Xbox positive news and feedback, not Xbox hate all the time. Now, Raiden Blade, 100% right, bro. You can be critical. I'm telling you right now, like what Xbox started to do with the Xbox Live Gold, we call that shit out. I call that shit out. When Halo had a bit of a bad showcase in 2020, I call that shit out. That doesn't mean I'm hating. That you just being critical. That's what it is. And hold on, what's this? I was nervous watching that dude. Oh shit! Come on, Spinny Smith. Show some respect to State of Play GT7 $1 billion franchise. Come on, bro. Show some respect. Yeah, like other thing, you just don't want to step on anyone's toes when you're ready to that jump in and that. It happens, bro. I'm telling you right now. As time, honestly, I just want to get better and better at it. Because honestly, I don't have the best voice, the best talker, and stuff like that. But other people out there are much talented, but we are different. I bring something different. They bring something different. I'm good at shit, talking that shit, saying some funny shit, some dumb shit, and that's what I'm good at, and that's what I'll work on as well over time. So, guys, if you're gonna be doing something over time, making content as well.
I'm having a hard time finding this shit, bro. Let me see. We'll keep on looking. Hold on.
Why don't you check the DMs, bro?
Oh, yes, right. Yes, right.
Check the DMs between us and look for it.
Yeah, because Did I leave a time or something? Was it a time?
You did. You must have, because you said, was it 18 minutes in?
Was it that early?
I think it was 18 minutes in.
Oh shit! Hey y'all, I'm sorry. I gotta find this piece of shit.
Look, this guy wants to expose me. I'm trying to close the show off.
Yeah, I gotta find.
Food is downstairs. I can hear the fucking pizza man coming as well. Shit. But we'll definitely close the show off with this. Others think I appreciate that, bro. Honestly, must be. Yeah, it's just one of them. Look, Suicide Kings. That State of Play, it wasn't a good showcase for GT7. The game could be fire. Incredible graphics, look beautiful as well. But just that State of Play showcasing that game was doo-doo, in my opinion.
Doo-doo.
It was dog shit. I'm trying to be PG-12 now.
There you go.
You did hit me up. Dirt was like, Shaan, man, you said like motherfucker like 17 times in WBG that day in a space of like 2 minutes or some shit. Calm down, killer. I was like, yo, Dirt, chill the fuck up, bro. He goes, no, Shaan, please calm down, man. I want to keep it PG-13. And I was like,
shut the fuck up.
I don't want to hear that shit. What the fuck's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Dirt?
What a pussy. Oh,
that's what I said to that bitch. And Dirt was like,
I don't give a fuck what I said, nigga.
Exactly. Piece of trash.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, y'all, we may have to wait till next week. I'm having a hard time finding it.
Dirt.
Dirt.
I love that now.
That Luca one, that's classic, bro.
That's classic. Yeah, Miss Marvel, what's good? Hope you're well. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Have you got it?
You right. The DM.
You got
The
it?
DM. Oh shit. 46
Oh
seconds.
shit! This
46 minutes.
motherfucker's gonna expose me. He's gonna expose me. The piece of shit. My brother. My own dog.
Oh shit. Hold on,
Oh shit. You can hear that shit. You can hear that shit.
Let me put this shit on the screen, bro.
Oh man. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Hey,
I'm
y'all
going.
got it. Hey,
I'm
this piece
dogging
of
out.
shit
I'm
called
going.
Moods and Crap.
I'm going.
Let me, hey, fellas, ladies, this piece of shit called Mooch and Crap. Hold on. I gotta pull it up, get it right ready. All right. I gotta put this piece of shit. Let me show you this nigga. This Shaan is a piece of shit. He used to love Mooch and Crap like I did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? You don't know what I'm talking about?
I don't give a fuck what I said, nigga.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about, huh? Okay.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah? You know what I'm talking about?
Shit.
All right, I got the volume up high. Listen to this shit.
MC Mornings, what's up?
Hi, this is Sean, calling from UK, first time caller. I've been in Mooch Crap, Jay. Hope you're having a good evening, or well, afternoon there. My question is, look at this shit. A lot of folks going around, the next generation, the PlayStation 5, a lot of people are saying it's 2019. What makes more sense, well, to me anyway, 2020 makes the most sense, because PS4 is just, is dominating the console space at the moment. And
Tony.
But the thing is, we know the power is going to be similar this time. If PlayStation and Xbox do launch at 2020, we know the power is going to be, so they're going to be like 4K 60. So my question is, oh shit, what do you think of like a console that can do like maybe 6K 30? And we know
6K.
a developer has said with this game Titanfall that at times the game hits 6K at points. Look at that shit. What do you think of something like 6K 30 or Sony? Just want you to know, what do you reckon of that? Look at that, nervous as hell.
You was nervous,
let me answer this crap, because I know originally you hear 6K 30 and you think, wait, where's he coming?
Look at that shit. Hey, listen, that's 6K
hear
shit.
That shit. 6K 6K 30.
That shit's legit though. There's games out there.
Yeah,
there's games out there. 6K. PlayStation's got 8K. What the fuck's going on? That's what I was talking about.
Hey,
yo, you see that shit? Oh shit,
that's
really?
Your boy Sean was calling Mooch Crap fraud.
Yo, put your motherfucking message on. Why don't you find yours, you piece of shit?
Oh shit!
Before we close this shit, no.
I'm on every show. You can find one every show.
No, find one right now. Then we'll end the show. Shut the fuck up. Find one right now. Then we'll end the show. You find them once I talk to the chat. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, come on, man.
No, find one.
I'll find this. I ain't scared, you punk.
Yo, bitch, let's go. You want to talk that shit? You want to go toe-to-toe with me, motherfucker? You want to expose me, you piece of shit? Let's go. Put your black ass on fucking the platform as well.
Shit. Okay.
Let's see
I'll
you.
find one.
Your bitch ass ringing mooch and crap as well. Your subster, yeah. Yeah, I'm not lying.
No, I always admit it, though.
I admitted it.
You never admitted it until the other day. You was like, Durt. I called him one time too, Durt. I was like, for real? And we found that shit. Okay. I'll find it, bro.
You find it. Take your time. I know you're the old motherfucker. Take your time.
Come on, man.
Chill out, player. Take your time. No. Yeah. This ain't you done me over there. My own brother done me over.
Come on, man. I gotta find this shit.
Yo, sorry. Am I right? Is there games that can do 6K right now? They are. I didn't say that. They are games. Isn't only 6K? Talk that shit. Talk that shit. You're scratch. Talk that shit. Isn't only 6K, motherfucker. 6K. Other thing, am I lying? Other thing, you like to talk about tech. Am I lying? Let's go. 6K, baby. Let's go. What about the Taurus? That's motherfucker 6K as well. What about Falconeer? That's motherfucker 6K as well.
You full of shit.
What are you talking about, player? Really, I named 3-4 fucking games right there, right now. What more do you want? Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Motherfucking Taurus. the Falconeer. Let's go. You want to talk that shit? Minecraft. Let's add it in there, even though it's not.
Oh shit! I found it.
Shaan Durt, that's what I said. 6K, 30 FPS. Would it be possible? Because I've got an 8K TV.
Oh
Now
yeah.
I've got a cap now. I'm lying now, obvious, but yeah, I need to back myself up.
You got a 6K bro. This is from April 16th, 2017, bro. April 16th.
MK Michael, upscale to 6K. You gotta understand. What do you mean? Who has an 8K TV? People got 8K. Jeremy Brown, talk that shit. Back me up, man. Ori is 6K. I just think, am I lying, bro? Is Ori 6K? Yes or no? The best IP that came out last gen as well. Well, this gen as well. Talk
Hey,
that
Shaan,
shit.
you ready?
I'm ready, bro. Go for it.
Oh shit. This from 2017. Goodness.
Oh shit, 4K.
Right. No, it's listen. That's the main reason me and Crap actually started this way back in the day. Was we figured we got good. We had good airtime chemistry worked out. J Dubs is just a talent. He's a god amongst ants, and he knows what he's doing. And the three of us together, we had a lot of fun collaborating at each week's episode. So
it's going.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, we're just going to keep this thing rolling. And thanks to everybody. I'm gonna, Crap always does the thanks, so I tend not to want to repeat what he's saying, but I do want to thank everybody who's helping us, not only watching Everyday Live on Sundays and watching on the YouTube channels, but the Patreon folks are really helping.
Hold on. I went past it. I'm sorry. Hold on. 113.
Yeah, see, he's trying to cover himself.
No, hold on. No, it ain't. Hold on. It's 104. Sorry.
Yo, Michael the Nemesis God. He goes, I got a motherfucking 8K TV. Michael's playing that shit in 6K.
We have another call. Man, phones are active tonight. What's up?
Shit.
MNC Mornings. How can we help you?
Hey, what's up, fellas? This is Dirt Griggity here.
Diggity diggity.
The profile pic.
I just wanted to say thank you for being you. Thank you for doing what you do.
Oh shit.
I got a couple questions. Well, first thing is, what color do you think the Scorpio will be?
Oh shit.
I was thinking that when the S released, all the custom consoles that they release, none of them was black. So I'm assuming the Scorpio might be black. But anyway, that's just a little minor question. But I have a statement. We've been on social media. We all know Crap made videos about it. Everybody made videos about the narrative change of it's about the games. Do these people really think Microsoft is not going to have any games?
Well, they did.
Any new games to announce? I mean, I'm not saying they're going to have 7-8 games to announce, but they're going to have a couple, right? I mean, they're going to have to announce something for next year. What is it? I mean, if Microsoft just announces nothing at E3, okay, then maybe you guys win this argument. You ponies win the argument, but do these guys seriously think Microsoft not going to announce anything? I'm just baffled by that. I don't know. But anyway, fellas.
Well, I mean, listen, I think that Diggity, first of all, thanks for the call, man.
You see that shit? Listen, guys. Did you see that sucking up to fucking, first of all, Crap and Mooch? I appreciate what you guys do. I love it. I gotta commend you guys. You guys are my idols. And my idols become my rivals. Look at this shit, dude. What kind of shit was that? That's a pussy. Hold on. Where's this clip?
What a pussy.
See that shit, guys? That's
Hey, I was right about the color black, though. I ain't say some 6K 30 bullshit.
Yo, 6K is legit. Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Torres, Falconeer. Come on, bro. Echo the Dolphin, that guy with that dolphin game on Twitter. Do you remember that game?
Echo the Dolphin?
No, do you remember that guy with the dolphin game? Because my game is like 6K.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let me see.
Xbox guys was running with it. We was trying to find any W we could, bro.
Yeah, man. What a great show.
I was right about the black part. Yeah, Shaan.
Yeah, 100%. But what was with that profile pic? That motherfucker
that was my
dark
360 profile pic. I have no idea, bro.
That's pure darkness. That was shit. That's like kryptonite black or some shit. You know, black kryptonite.
Come on, man. So we're showing you guys, we're being transparent with you guys how We used to love Mooch and Crap in the morning. We were Xbox fans, and I love that show because it was a pro Xbox show.
Yeah.
It was just them two. They never had any ponies on there. And they talked about Xbox in a positive way. That's something that we want to do, man. You know, because it was so much hate for so many years. We just tired of this shit. So now Xbox is getting love, and we're going to continue the train, so to speak.
The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, man. Yo, other things coming up with me. Other Zinc.
Yeah, other thing. Tell them 6.
No.
He said, "Hi, Mooch and Crap. This is Sean from the UK. This is Sean from the UK. Do you think these guys are going to be 6K? Piece of shit."
Listen, at least I didn't go there and said that. Look how you started off. Fair dues. That was my first call. That's probably like what 10 calls, 15 calls in for you, bro. You had experience. That's my first time talking to an American person.
That's your first time talking to an American person for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
I believe it was.
No.
I can't remember. I don't know.
What you had just found the community though? Like, right? You just found the
no. I'm just chatting shit now, aren't I?
This was April. My call was April 20 of 2017. I had just started doing content on my YouTube channel at that time, but I was still using Upload Studio on my Xbox One. Sean call was April 2018, which was a year after mine, obviously. It's crazy shit, man. Now look at us. Look at us now, Sean.
Look at that.
We got our own dog shit show. Look at this.
That's crazy, Danny. Looking at them guys back then, you know how this guys. I just want to applaud you guys. You know, I want to give this award to you for being the best Xbox guys. Mooch and Crap, you are my hero. Straight up. Who's what the fuck, Dirt?
Hey, I did sound like a sucker. I was like, "Hi, Mooch and Crab. This is Dirt Griggity. I just want to say you guys are amazing. Keep on doing what you're doing."
That was funny though.
A pussy.
Oh
Hey,
shit!
play that clip. That's what I sounded like.
Yeah, that's some funny shit.
Come on, Smitty Smith.
What a pussy.
Come on, Smitty Smith. Please show some respect. That hurt.
Nah, Luis Hennemez, you guys just don't do the Mooch and Crap flip flop. Nah,
Hey,
bro,
let me tell you something, Louise. You ain't got to worry about me, brother. Or Sean.
Nah, man. Never,
Or
bro.
Sean. You got to worry about us flip flopping, brother.
That's some funny shit, guys. I hope you enjoy the show. Shout out to still 78 people in here rocking out with us, talking that
Hold
shit.
on. Hey, damn it, you bought. Hey, Crackdown 3, bro. I love the campaign, but man, bro, that fucking scores, when them scores hit,
oh shit.
Crackdown 3 was score like 50, 58 or 62. I was like, oh shit. I was like, not again. Another Xbox exclusive with a terrible Metacritic score. So I had kind of gave it to Crackdown. Then I played it. I liked the campaign, you know. But I was like, come on, man. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy that time. Look at that. Yo, other thing. You the one keep talking about 4K 60, 4K 60, 2017. Xbox killed it. Forza Motorsport. Name one racing game that's 4K 60, bro. Why can't I say the Xbox Series X or the One X did 6K as well? With that fucking, I forgot what game was it.
Hold on. I'm with Zinc. Man, shut up that 6K shit, Sean. Shut that shit up.
Are you trying to tell me that there's no 6K game right now?
There might be who is advertising their game being 6K?
Motherfucker, Ori and the Will of the Wisp.
Well, okay, it might be, but nobody's talking about that.
They did talk about that.
I don't recall.
That game looks good in 6K. It fucking ups like where it down
Hold on,
samples
wait.
and shit.
You know
like
what I'm
that.
about to do? I'm about to ask Google. Hold on. Wait, I'm about to ask Google. Hold on, let me cut my phone off so y'all can hear. Hold on. Shit. Okay. Why it ain't popping up? Hold on, wait. Give me a second.
It's not about having a 6K TV, guys. It down samples though.
Okay.
Do you understand? The game looks better.
Okay, Sean, no, Sean, hold on. I'm about to ask Google. Hey, Google, is there a 6K game?
Shut the fuck up.
That's what Google just told me.
Yo, guys, You always talk about downsampling. You motherfuckers love to talk about Xbox. When Xbox talks about downsampling, if you have a 1080p monitor, a 1440p monitor, the 4K will downsample. It looks
Jeremy
better.
Brown. Fuck that, Sean. The only thing Sean was right about was the
release
like
date.
next generation starting in 2020. That's the only thing Sean was right about. 6K 30. No, hi, Moocher Crab. This is Sean from the UK. I think the PS5 is going to drop in 2019, but next gen is probably going to start in 2020. Then I have a 6K TV.
I don't give a fuck what I said, nigga.
And 6K is the future. You said all that shit.
Oh, that shit. Look at that. We were up mooches and clap ass back then, bro.
I made your Google Home go off. My bad, bro.
Yeah, that's some funny shit, guys, man. Yo, straight up there. Out of both of us, you sucked up to them the most. Let's be honest. You give him credit. You wanted to give your clothes off your own back. You wanted to give your own clothes, bro. What kind of shit start? You talk about Shenmue.
Hold on, wait a minute.
You talk about Shenmue, bro.
Who is Dirt Griggity?
What a pussy.
I did sound like a straight sucker. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, Moochie Crab, thank you for doing everything that you do. I was sounding like a straight sucker, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
We both sound like bitches in there. Straight up, man.
We were some straight suckers. Both of us were some suckers.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
man. Goodness.
Some funny shit. Guys, let's close the show out, man.
Let's
Shout out
close
to
the
every
show
one
out,
of you guys, man. Take care of yourself. TTS next week, hopefully, it'll be at 6:15 p.m. Eastern time. So it's going to be a late one, guys. It might be WBG time next week. But we'll see. Well, I forgot. What's going on Monday, bro?
Yeah, we got a special guest, Ham Solo, who is a small YouTuber. He interviewed me. I thought it was a great interview. And you know what? I don't know if he noticed, but my interview with him was his biggest show.
Interesting, guys.
But check him out. He's going to be on Monday. And there's a couple changes to WBT.
Yeah, some changes, bro. Hyperfan Gaming, how far have we made it, bro? Crazy. No, hold on. Other Zinc. He said my 6K was worse. Come on. Well, Ty, he goes, he take it back, yeah. But come on, bro. 6K? You telling me this guy? Before we close the show out, we got 2 more minutes left, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Does this guy always talk about native 4K? He loves talking about resolution. Why the fuck can't I change it?
Because nobody talks about 6K, Sean.
Bro, they were talking about that shit. They were talking about that shit. Well, that dude with that Echo the Dolphin, bro. We as Xbox guys were capping for that shit. You know that.
Making yourself sound bad talking about the Echo the Dolphin game.
Then Ori and the Will of the Wisp, 6K, baby, 60.
Come on, man.
Look at that shit.
Hey, Jeremy Brown said, he said we sounded like groupies. Hey, I kind of did, bro. That was terrible, man. I wish I could go back to that day and smack the shit out of myself and said, Dirt, do you know they're going to flip-flop on your ass? I would love to go tell myself, do you know they're going to flip-flop on your ass, Dirt? I mean, pause. Let me tell you that. Do you pause? Do you know they're going to flip it? They're going to flip it, going to start bashing the Xbox? You could have told me no shit like that. I was like, hell no. Nah. My boys would never do that.
Hello.
They're my friends.
They're my friends. That's crazy, man.
I was a piece of shit.
Yo, man, that was crazy, man. You're ready. Don't talk that shit. We're talking about downsampling. That's what I'm talking about. I remember that one game was 6.
Did you say downsampling?
Yes, I did.
You ain't say that shit.
I did say that shit.
All you said was, this is Sean from the UK. And you said PS5 in 2019, but next gen will start in 2020. And then you said 6K 30. That's all I heard.
These motherfuckers. Fuck you guys.
Oh, man.
Yo, Ray, you saying
you talking about 6.5?
6.5?
6.5K.
You can kiss my ass, you motherfucker.
Hey, you get roasted, Sean. He said 6.5K TV.
Yo, these guys are downsampling right now. When Xbox talks about it, when fucking Jason Ronald talks about it, all this bullshit, you be there on your knees Pause, motherfuckers. But when I say it, I said this shit back in 2017. I'm the future. I send the future. I predicted the future. The only thing that this black motherfucker predicted was that Xbox Series One X would be black.
Hey, I was right. I was 100% right. Cause every other console they showed was white or other colors. None of them was black. So just say, man, I was right, brother.
Yo, the only thing you were right is that profile pic was downsample in blackness. These guys. No, hold on. This is bullshit. I can't end the show like this. I need to go on a W.
Ray said you lost.
I lost. I lost.
You lost.
They said there's no 6K 60 game right now with audio.
All I know, I was right when I said the Xbox One X would be black, and you was wrong when you said the PS5 would be 6K 30.
No, I said the Xbox.
Okay, you said Xbox would be 6K 30.
Yes. And we got Ori and the Will of the Wisp. It's 6K 60.
Okay, bro, you keep on saying that guy. What other guy?
The Tourist as well.
The Tourist. Listen to yourself, Shaan.
Motherfucker, but I'm proving a point. Am I right? Yes or no? It's happened.
No, you're not right. In the show.
It's happened. Straight up. There's no need for that bullshit. Stop diverting the question. Listen, Darkness. You're supposed to be my future. Like when I said last week, well, was it 2 days ago? You remind me of a Magic 8 Ball. You're supposed to predict the future.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you should have predicted it.
I did predict. I said the Xbox One X would be black.
But what about Mooch and Crap? You should have predicted that shit. You could have saved us from a
I should have predicted that. I didn't predict the flip-flop, and I didn't.
Shit. We're going to go back to the future.
Oh, man. You funny, bro. All right.
Anyway, guys. Hell of a show, man. Shout out to you guys. Your day, Monday, what's going on? WBG?
Yeah, WBG Monday. But, I got a video about to drop. Actually, right now.
Wow. Drop it. Let's watch it
check it out. I'm talking about how Xbox, like these ponies are crying about, the live service games. What the fuck is this old Android ass noise on my phone? The live service.
Now look at that ray tracing. Lean forward there. Lean back forward. Look at that ray tracing. Look at that shit. Look at that shine. Look at that shit right now.
Come on, man.
I'm not lying. That's 6K there, guys. That is 6K. How the fuck does Dirt look darker than his avatar back in 2017? How does that happen? How is that possible?
What's up with the personal attacks? I'm not the one saying 6K 30. Now you attacking me.
I'm not the one who sucked up too much and crap saying you the man. You the man. You saved us. That wasn't me, bro.
I did sound like a sucker. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I can admit it. I sound like a sucker saying Moocha Crap, you saved Xbox. Well, just admit you was a sucker for saying 6.5K.
Yo,
just say you was a sucker for saying 6.5K.
I'm a sucker. There's games out there.
I was a sucker for saying 6.5K.
That's some funny shit, guys. Look at the shit. Anyway, guys, man, take care of yourself. You know what to do. Talk that shit.
Ain't nothing but